Oh yeah, let me make sure this
I see
display
Plant Puff
capture.
is live. Go ahead and water the plant.
You don't have to water me.
I very much do have to water the plant.
You're gonna forget eventually.
No. Neko, remember to water this plant.
I don't need to be watered.
Water with what?
The hydrate redeem. She doesn't drink water otherwise.
Oh, I thought okay,
I pretty
okay,
went
so it
down the
actually
gutter.
is water. I thought it yeah, I thought it was something else. I thought like water them with what exactly?
Horny!
Or but what do you mean timer set?
Well, November just ended, so what do you expect? Okay, so I did not plan for this, but I'll be right back really quickly. I'm gonna get something to drink before we start.
I knocked up Coco.
Already?
Fading.
Well, can you blame me? Look at her.
Coco, are you a rabbit?
No,
No, she's a plant.
I'm not a plant.
Okay, never mind. You photosynthesize and you spray your seeds everywhere. Never mind, carry on.
Uh-huh. That goes lovely.
Exactly. Anyway, chat, we very much love Neko here. He's wonderful. He's horny, but he's wonderful. Also, I have food.
Good.
Oh, Coco, when did you go to sleep, by the way?
I did go to sleep when you told me to, okay? No comment on when I woke up.
Good girl.
No comment on when I woke up, though.
You know what? I'll take it, just like you will.
Boy.
What?
For context, chat, he threatened me to go to sleep at a certain time.
I didn't know such thing.
He threatened me.
I politely
Mm-mm.
requested.
Mm-mm.
I politely requested
Nope.
that you should go to bed.
Nope. It was not politely and it was not a request.
It was very politely and it was a request, chat. She's lying.
It was
She's trying to
aggressively
defame
and it was
me.
a command.
She's trying to defame me. I am being slandered.
It is the truth. I only speak the truth.
She lied as naturally as she breathed. Anyway, chat, today, I don't think we're going to get through all of them, but we have over 200 monster girls that have decided if we're going to fuck or not.
Well, you heard him, chat. Anyways, good morning, afternoon, evening. Good time zone. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, don't
Okay,
ask
I'm
me
back.
why I'm here.
Welcome back. Actually, I think, do you have some water over there? Please have water in you. It has some. Okay, good enough. Oh, sweet liquids. Oh, sweet liquids.
Lay out the criteria that's being judged.
Huh?
That's what it was said.
That the criteria that's being judged? I don't know. Do we think they're fuckable or not?
But we all have our own, like, tiers as well.
I got Smash, Pass, and Mary. I don't know what Neko has, and I don't know what Coco has.
Do you want to know?
But just a quick reminder.
Yes, I
Hang on,
do.
let me-
What do you have?
I have wed, bread, smash, headpad, pass, stay away with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, you have mine. That's what mine is called, stick. Because I'm cutting it with a stick to stay away from me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are wonderful.
Okay, hold on. How the hell do you spell your name? Hold on.
Oh shit! I forgot to add your RT underscore Neko underscore 01 at MPS underscore Coco underscore plant
Wait.
puff.
Voice.
Wait. How do you spell it? MTS
MTS
underscore
underscore Cocoa
Plant
Puff.
puff.
It's not plant puff, too.
Oh, wait, is it capitalized? Capitalized whatsoever? Yay or nay?
I don't think it matters if you're doing the ad thingy.
Actually, it does
It
because
does.
Think
mine
they
do-
would have a
accidentally
10.
Mine
I
default
added
automatically.
Diva and then it was going to some other Diva spark.
Mine like defaults automatically with images. Do you not see that?
I don't know how you got 15k points. Don't ask me, introvert.
Okay. MTS Cocoa Puff. All right, there we go. Wait a minute. So where did the idea of you being a plant come from then?
Dima,
He's a plant.
because he keeps watering
Dima?
me. Dima's the one who started it.
Ay.
15 minutes
Okay,
of free yonder. Fair enough.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Does the plant need
At
watering today?
least-
Yes, the plant needs all the
I
watering.
do not.
Anyway, yeah, Coco's a plant.
I am not.
She's lying.
And you're gaslighting.
Or
I
are
am
you?
an innocent being.
No, you are not. I am.
Neither of you are.
You're as innocent as Coco. What the fuck are you on about?
Or fine. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh man, so let me tell
A
you this.
bottom brat plant. All right.
Okay, that didn't go right. Hold on. Oh my god. There. Okay. All right, is this collab thingy working? Share chat. Share chat is on. Okay. All right. There we go.
The
We
stream
are
is gonna have
good
a
and
lot of
dandy.
quotes. Oh, absolutely.
What do you mean?
I mean, we already have quotes of Coco having a foot fetish.
We do?
You took that way out of
Coco.
context, by
You
the
have a
way.
foot fetish?
No, I don't.
She does. I
Hmm.
can confirm.
Just to be safe, I'm putting my shoes back on.
I mean, she was trying to find references of your feet specifically, Neko.
Okay, do not take that out of context.
Why?
Jesus.
Wait, why? Why was I even a context? Hold on. Why was I even a context?
Damn it.
Oh, Bean.
Don't worry about it.
Neko,
Oh, hey
why
there,
are you
baby
moaning?
bean.
Neko,
I
why
was
are you moaning?
reaching for my charger because my phone's about to die.
Do I need an
So this is a
asylum?
great
No,
start to
everyone
the
else
stream.
here needs an asylum. I'm perfectly fine.
Look, I'm not pulling my cock out yet. That's for later in the stream.
Crazy? I was crazy once. I was in a room full of degens.
I'm going to shove this straw up your anus.
This sounds like an orgy.
I see we are still on foot stuff.
What
I
is this?
Neko or Coco is on foot stuff.
No.
Yeah, I'm learning about this. Apparently, they're interested in my feet for some damn
No,
reason.
that's out of context.
And I'm trying to figure out why was I even a context whatsoever.
So, I make chibi assets for anyone that I collab with. I was making a chibi free. I cannot finish it in time, but I needed references of your feet. It's not for
I
sus
have
reasons, I swear.
scales and claws. I have scales and claws.
Yeah, so she was very interested in the feet.
Ouch. Do not word it like that.
I like how I was picturing it was like, oh yeah, the chibi is like, oh, like it's like the level of detail is like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like about a 6, right? But then if you look at the feet, for example, it's like quality 12 detail in them, and that's why I just started laughing at myself.
I mean, I could do that if you want me to.
No. I don't know why my model is lagging for. Like I'm not running anything.
Some on his neck and then he kisses on my pussy, call him
Now
daddy while I holler.
don't mention about that one over there. Ugh.
Look, it's a sound alert. It's an obligatory sing whenever it's
Lassie, I
played.
think it's what to follow. Welcome in, welcome in. So Dima, let's talk about Dima. Dima, let's talk about your fetishes and your nightmares. So let's see.
My nightmare is the fact that I'm still alive.
No. You were telling me this at the campfire last year, remember?
Wait, what campfire?
You were drinking for the first time. You're like, this is the
I
actual
wish I
drink
was allowed to drink.
this is the actual drink I could have, and then you snorted it. You even drink it out of your ass, and my God, never give you a drink ever again. But
Damn, you had a night.
you're over here talking about your fetishes and your nightmares, and you also wanted to try to hump the fire for some odd reason. I don't know
What?
why. Yeah, you're like, has anybody ever knocked up fire before? And I was like, I don't think that's possible.
That's a
And
thank
you
you,
said
baby, being
watch
Not with
me.
that
appreciated.
attitude.
Thank you, baby, being
You said
appreciated.
watch me to everybody that was there. You said watch me and tried to go to town on the fire. Ended up pretty much putting the fire out because you suffocated it. And then you said, man, it came already within a second. And then you caught on fire for like not even for the basically being on there. The fire went out and it just went onto you, but the whole fire itself in the pit was gone.
I guess you could say I was pretty hot.
No, again, I think you were overcooked and not even in the weed way.
Oh, Neko, you're
Uh,
lovely.
oh man, don't you love my story time? I love my story. Oh yeah. Anyway, back to the matter context at hand. So Diva's fetishes and nightmares. So let's see. Diva once had a nightmare about spiders.
I'm actually not really all that afraid of spiders.
Yeah, not anymore. You're not. Now you want to fuck them. Anyway. I'm already 5 minutes after my pre-time, so I could say fuck them. Okay.
I'm
so
17 minutes in. Cry about it.
You're 17 minutes in. Oh god. Uh. Yeah. Okay. Let me have some low playing music playing so that it's not just dead silent.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I got my beat.
Oh
ready.
no.
Hmm.
I think I might have terrorized my neighbors.
How?
My Spotify automatically connected to my speaker and they're using it right now. Oh no. Oh well, they just had. Okay, well, hopefully they don't mind the liar dance playing for like a few seconds. Oh. Oh man. Okay. All right. So let's get this show on the road. So what's the first thing on the list?
Hmm. Sorry, I was
Okay.
finishing my chicken nuggets.
Akaname, apparently. What is this?
Akaname?
Yeah.
Akaname.
I think
yeah.
it's in alphabetical
Alright.
order.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yes, it is.
I said mine
So,
to alphabetical order.
You have some nuggets? I just finished them all. So, as Neko and I learned from the Monster Girl tier list, always read the last few paragraphs.
Yeah, always read the last paragraphs because that's usually when they include like the downside mainly.
Okay.
So keep it. Oh, I already I already see filth highlighted for some odd reason. Hold on a second.
It's in
The
quotation
kind of
marks.
filth they prefers. The kind of filth they prefers isn't simply what's generally known as filth. These monsters are just always continuously releasing Mamono humans excrete their old essence outside the body as it becomes unneeded when it is replaced by a new essence produced inside the body. Part of the sticks onto the body as invisible. Okay, so they're gonna be licking you to basically no end.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they're licking you up and down.
Yeah, they're just licking you. Okay, so they like your sweat apparently.
Of course, they love the fresh essence contained semen, as well as ripened essence that becomes filth. They say it has a thick taste that sticks inside their mouth.
Oh god, don't read it like that.
What do you mean? Don't read it like that. That's how it's written.
Oh, but man, you're reading it in such a precarious way that it's just like, oh man, put it away.
Additional the Mamono mana rubbed into the man's body by their tongue has the effect of boosting their metabolism. The man's body will start to work hard, producing new essence and releasing the old as filth, resulting in a treat for them.
Okay. And apparently, so the mind and body become active, the body becomes healthy, and fatigue will recover rapidly. Stamina increases as well as lust, and one will be able to live enjoyably. However, perhaps because of becoming used to the situation, just like people who experience an unpleasant feeling they don't want to, like, if they don't bathe every day, they'll end up feeling awful if they don't have their entire body licked all over by the Akanami every night. Okay, so you're basically gonna be wanting them every night. So it's like it's after one time, it's like, okay, I kind of need them now. I kind of feel like I need that sensation now.
So you develop
Oh, it's
a
almost like a
being
poison
licked
dart frog.
fetish.
Yeah, it's almost like a poison dart frog.
Huh.
Oh, smash!
Smash. Yeah, that tongue do some stuff.
Yeah, that tongue is literally wrapping around marvelously. All right, what about you? What about you, Cocoa Puff?
I'll smash.
Oh, let's go! She's enjoying that tongue everywhere. Oh, hell yeah! All right, next,
Aka Oni.
Next,
Akaoni.
I think there are like maybe one or two monster girls I'm missing, but I'm not
What?
going back and redoing everything.
Why? What do you mean?
Also, chat. Also, you three, remember, keep the monster girl wiki off your main screen.
That yep, I did that already. I made sure of that, especially. Okay, so next we have the Akaoni. She is a kind of ogre.
As the name suggests, they're bright red skin because of their superhuman strength, which lets them wield huge metal rods with ease. Oh, that's not the only rod they wield. The people of the surrounding areas fear them as monsters. However, they are by no means. Although their speech and conduct are rough, they are big-hearted and good-natured monsters who don't fret over minor details. They pay no need whatsoever to the fact that humans fear them, and sometimes they are even pleased to receive men as as sacrificial offerings without doing anything.
Okay, now hold on a second here. So I already know where Demon's gonna put this one. Demon's gonna like either put this on the highest smash possible because they booze it up every single time when they're going at it.
Do they vomit?
No, they don't.
They don't vomit. Okay.
They will actually they'll actually coat their drinking sake onto either your body, her body, or both.
Wait, that means if I spend enough time with them, I will die. Alright, smash. Actually, no, Mary.
That's why I said, oh, he's gonna go out with a party before.
Alright, Mary it is. I get to die while railing. Let's go.
Oh my god. You know what? I'll value that. Hey, to be fair, like hold on, let me see. Does she like regenerate it somehow? Or is it just that they need to have booze with them?
They will occasionally steal some from other places.
Ah, I mean, she doesn't get caught, and we're fine.
While again until they are satisfied, they once again resume drinking. According to them, it seems.
Wait, hold on. The third to the last paragraph. It is they are feared because it is said the
That was really
men
bad.
the men kidnapped are devoured and are definitely devoured in a certain extent. Men that strike their fancy with their husbands and would never be released by them.
Oh, so you don't have a choice.
Okay, you know what? No, you're going to wife. Never mind. I would not mind that whatsoever. Never mind. I'm good. Yep, put it all the way to the top. Don't let me go. I'm fine.
I mean, it specifically says men, so I'm gonna just head pat them.
To be fair, women and men, they both end with men. So
Fair point, Neko.
yeah, so just keep that in mind.
I'm
who
perfectly
knows, probably
fine
won't-
not being
technically gonna be
hostage
referring to-
situations.
Aw, boo,
Well,
you
you
don't
don't-
okay, so you don't want to be hugged at night then?
You don't want to develop Stockholm syndrome?
Not
What do you mean
really.
Stockholm syndrome. They
Not
ain't
to
gonna
someone
keep
who
you
drinks
there.
all the time now.
Okay,
But
here's
to
the thing,
be
I'm
fair-
eventually
you know
gonna
what,
Die. I'm
it's kinda
eventually
valid.
gonna
Yeah, that
die
one just wants
because
to
I do
die.
have to take, because I have to take meds. Remember? So either I'm
Mhm.
gonna have a seizure and die, or I'm still gonna have meds in my system, and they're gonna feed me a bunch of sake, and there I go. So I get to fuck and die.
That's a fucking sentence. I get to fucking die. I mean, some people want to go out a certain way, and man, I would love to provide that service.
Okay, all smashes so far as expected. Up next up.
All right. So okay, so I put this one under wife. Okay. Okay, Diva put under smash, and then Coco put under head pat, right?
I
No, I
moved
put it
her
under
down to
marriage.
past after reading a bit more.
Oh, you little shit! Oh, she's gonna be emerging out of the woodwork now. Get ready for that. All right, moving on to the next one, Alice. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would not. I would
The
not feel
succubus.
comfortable doing that. Nope.
Yeah, it's a succubus.
No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Form of a very young girl.
Mm.
Okay, so hear me out. I'm just kidding.
Neko, we've
I'm just
already been through this with the dwarves. We've already been through this with the dwarves.
Dwarves.
Look, we're gonna go through the dwarves again, and look, they're gonna be getting it on, okay? Okay, anyway.
Okay, so I just read this. What is unique about them is just after having sex with man, their body returns to a virginal state, and they also lose their memory of what happened. And their
Oh
body
god!
unconsciously
So they're always a
remembers the
virgin?
pleasure they
Yeah, so they're always a virgin.
Oh god.
Okay.
However, they continuously retain the sexual techniques.
Oh, that is horrifying.
I'll just head pat her.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is, gonna go
She'll
ahead
still
and
remember it, and she'll insist that me and Oni-chan are lovers.
all right, so I'm gonna put that to hard smash, and then gonna. I'm just kidding.
Back out, down, boy,
I'll
down.
put it to hard pass, the hard smash. Thanks for your stream streak, stick. Yeah, this is a good thing to watch. Streak. So they remember instinctually that's effed up. Yeah, but they don't remember it at all. That's sad. Yeah, you won't be able to get the bond as much. Boo.
No, they
It's
do
just a
remember
tighter.
stuff like they do remember.
It's just a
like,
tighter
stuff like, "I
hole
love
just
you."
to keep going at. Okay. All right.
That's just a good
Coco, what did you put for this one?
I head pat her. Also, what is this? Men who continue to copulate with them will end up turning into an incubus. Huh.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So let's get out of the jailbait. Let's get out of the jailbait and let's go to the next one. The Alp.
A peculiar kind of succubus, unlike any other kind of monster. They were originally incubi who suddenly transform into monsters. Normally, a human man can never become a monster. As of the present, there are no males among the monsters at all. When it comes down to it, an incubus is just a human wrapped by Mamono Mana. Due to the existence of acids, which human men continuously produce, no matter how strong the Mono Mana to be in their body, humans will remain human. Wait, so is this just a twink?
Yeah, I
Is this
think
Like,
just
this
a
might be a.
gender bent twink?
I
This is
think it
just a
might be a
gender bent
gender.
twink.
Yeah, it's a gender between. Oh man, you're gonna basically emotionally wreck their ass day in and day out.
Okay, so the question: do we want to rail a gender bent twink?
hell yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you read the bottom part, it says they'll most likely still be confused by the feelings in their own heart and their own body. And the man before my eyes wants more. I want to have more sex.
They they were friends with
then
other
that
men.
then with the heart of the man that mixes with the pleasure of the monster inside their head, spending days in want, they'll end up attacking and having sex with the mannequin. Repeating this, they'll eventually lose all resistance to having sex and making love with men and still completely retaining their own self-awareness as a man though they used to say they hate it so much. On the contrary, they'll come and seek sex on their own and enjoy the taste of pleasure and essence. So they know what's going on and they hate it, but they need it. So they're gonna do it anyway.
They'll grow to love it eventually.
Yeah, literally, it says that. That sounds very wrong, but
Yeah, this sounds wrong. It basically sounds like you're basically
I'm going.
breaking them down just to make it useful for something. Hard
I'm not
smash.
Just
marrying
mind break,
them. I'm going
perfect.
smash because
Oh hell
why
yeah.
not
Okay, you know
just
what?
fucking
You know what? No. Never mind. Mind breaking. Okay, never mind. That raised it up a little bit.
gender bent
uh,
twink is going in the smash.
I put hard smash on that one. I remember my other list. The other one had I think it had 7 different fucking options, like marry and then hard smash, smash once, and then just smash.
I don't know. Gohan.
uh, all right, Coco, what did you put for this twink?
Bread.
What?
Bread.
She's
Bread?
breeding him.
Okay. All right, next one. Oh, the
Alright.
Alaone. Why are you checking if I'm a human? Okay. All right. So the Ala, how do you pronounce it correctly?
I don't know. A
Alarana.
plant-type monster with the form of a beautiful woman covered in
Alarane.
enormous flower petals that inhabits forests. Normally, they don't move around very much. Oh, they're pillow princesses. They're always releasing sweet
Mm-hmm.
fragrances that attract human men, and they'll wait for prey. This fragrance is released in their body fluids, and the fluid is called Alurine nectar. It acts as a powerful aphrodisiac and stamina enhancer. When male human prey approaches, they use their vines to bind him and drag him inside the flower. Okay,
Bondage.
so it's bondage.
Bondage.
And then once inside, they have sex with the man after making him drink plenty of nectar, and they savor the man's cum, which is their treat.
So I put this under wife for multiple different
Okay,
reasons.
we need to learn the red flags first.
Men who
I don't
are
care about
who
the
they're
red
fond with will
flags.
always be inside the flower, so you're never leaving.
Okay, fine with me. I mean, you get to enjoy the nice sunlight. You get a free treat every now and again.
Since the man's lower body is always being soaked in nectar, his penis can always be swelling inside, and the man himself never runs out of lust or stamina.
Let's go. You know what? I'm starting to like this more and more. Okay. Wait a minute. They're especially often attacked by the honeybee, which mainly feeds on nectar. The honeybees will go into Alaroon's flower and gather nectar almost like they're having sex. But the Alaroon does not resist. The reason the reason why is that having sex with honeybees, Alaroon's nectar ripens and releases even sweeter fragrance, which is which then is even more attractive to human men.
The brains of men who smell them are stimulated and they end up heading towards the fragrance, but they will find a hot and bothered honeybee and are covered in nectar. And then they'll be attacked by them, and the man will have sex with them furiously while getting. Oh, a three-way!
Yeah,
Wonderful!
yeah, I'm fine with
Ah!
this. I'm fine with this. Oh, the honeybee is about to turn into a bumblebee, if you know what I'm
Down, boy!
saying.
Actually, up, boy, up, boy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Seriously, isn't that the whole time?
Seriously, is an add-on of all
Don't
So I
these
put
die
this
after
under
sex?
wife.
They do die after sex.
You know what? Wife, fair. You know what? Mary, fair.
Look, listen. This one, they don't die when they fuck. Okay, the honeybee keeps going at it because the nectar is providing them the fuel to keep going. Okay, all right. So I put this one under wife. What about y'all?
Smash.
Same.
So we're on agreement here. Okay, good.
Okay, let's see. Amazonas.
Oh, hold on a second. I think I remember this one. Oh,
Neko's coming. Neko's coming.
No, I'm not.
That's what it sounds like.
It does sound like that.
No, you wouldn't even know what sounds I even make when that happens. Anyway,
I do. And
no,
I
you
can
fucking
confirm
don't.
that's what it
Call it
sounds
up. What?
No, we fucking don't.
I can confirm that's what they sound like. Do you not remember doing it in call
Maybe
that
that's
one
what you
time?
sound like, but not me.
Do you not remember doing it in call that one time?
I didn't do it in call that one time. That was somebody
Okay,
else.
so you don't remember doing it in call that one time. Okay.
No, I didn't do such a thing.
He doesn't remember chat. It's fine.
But you weren't there when I did it in vid call that one time with that one group.
Well, it was another time.
You weren't even there. You wish
I
you
know
were.
it was another
Anywho,
time.
anywho, so let's see. Amazonas. Okay, so I already slowly relate to this. So let's see how this goes.
Alright, a type of succubi that lives deep in the forest and established peculiar villages. Originally, they were just a tribe of only human women called Amazonas. But after the transition to the power of the current Manamono Lord, they were invaded by succubi, and almost all of them were converted into the succubus family. They have come to be regarded as a kind of monster in the current era. They are all raised to be warriors from childhood. They possess excellent physical abilities and are proficient in arts of war. Since their society consists mainly of women, their views of gender roles are the opposite of those of human. So women take up arms and fight as warriors, while men are regarded as frail and responsible for watching over the house and young children. Their duty is to heal women who return exhausted from hunting or battle by having sex with them, providing essence. They periodically perform manhunts, where they attack human settlements and capture men who strike their fancy, taking them back to village as husbands. An Amazonas who obtains a man this way becomes considered an adult regardless of her age and is treated as a full-fledged warrior. Having peculiar values, they prefer to have sex in front of other people.
Exhibitionism. Okay.
Vaniers. Yeah.
Especially in the cowgirl position where the woman is on top by showing off how they
Okay,
ravish
yeah.
their
All right,
husband.
that one my vote.
They boast their strength to other Amazonas and assert ownership of that man. Also, it is said another purpose of this is to inspire Amazonians who don't have a man and have not yet come of age, serving as role models. Great, we'll serve as role models.
Let's go.
When a new married couple is formed, this is always accompanied by a celebratory feast, and the wife will continuously ravish her husband right there all night long while surrounded by the other Amazonas.
Let's
Young Amazonia's
go.
children get aroused at the sight of the adult warriors having sex with men, and they endeavor in their training to become fine warriors, dreaming of the day when they too can capture a man, get on top, and shake their hips and
Look, listen, that is the goal of life right there.
To top a man.
The top of
Coco wishes she could be this dominant.
Oi.
Coco, you're thinking straight from this. Are you gonna say anything back?
I'm too used to Diva doing this all the time.
Oh,
She's finally accepted it, chat.
I'm not accepting,
don't
I'm
worry.
tolerated.
The duct tape is around the corner. Don't worry.
What? What do you mean duct tape? Oh, we're duct
yeah.
taping Coco? Alright, come here.
Huh? No.
Come here, Coco.
I don't think it's Coco. I don't think it's Coco
What?
getting the duct tape.
See, man, I have
Coco, I'm putting a
handcuffs and
shock collar on
restraints. I
you.
can put that on you.
You'd assume that would stop me.
No, it will stop you. I know you.
You know, you'd think so, but the last person who put handcuffs on me ended below me.
If you can get
Well,
out of
you
the
see, they
restraints, I'll be
sucked.
impressed.
No, I just use them to my advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Coco. I know exactly what we could do.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we're gonna give him the Futanari tight.
What?
It's a knot that every time they shimmy, it makes another knot that goes. It pretty much like it wraps around their waist. Like it ties their hands behind their back, and it wraps around their waist, and it's connected to a dildo that's directly pointing at their ass. Every time they struggle, the dildo moves closer and
Wait, I know
closer
this.
until it goes in.
You know, it does not
Wait, how do you
surprise
know
me that you
this?
know this. It does
Wait,
not
how do you
surprise
know
me
this?
you know this. It makes
But yeah,
sense
but yeah,
you know this.
we're
No,
either
I am
gonna
not allowing that to happen in the
We're
slightest.
either gonna see. Well, you're the one said you're an escape artist over here, so like, okay, we'll put
I never
that to the
said I
test
was an
then.
escape artist.
Made it sound
You
like
were
that.
implying that, so
Oh, no, I
yeah.
was implying something completely different.
Uh-huh.
That was a story
All
of
right,
how
so I put
Dima
this
got
on
an
your wife.
extra
What about
criminal
y'all?
charge.
Why am I getting criminal charges?
Yes, you are. You've been diagnosed. Hold on. Charged with involuntary. I don't
I've been
fucking know.
diagnosed with involuntary whatever.
Even diagnosed with involuntary whatever. They're getting arrested. That's what the cop tells you. Okay. All right. So I put this on
I
their
don't think
wife.
I would wipe them
What?
because I'm not an exhibitionist, but I would smash.
I'm wifing them.
That's a smash.
That's
Okay,
in my
Neko's
ballpark.
an exhibitionist. Neko's an exhibitionist.
I don't
I
want
am,
the
actually.
children to watch. That's just weird.
Yeah, that part's a little bit weird. But hey, look on the bright side though. It didn't say that they had to be physical people.
Huh?
What?
We're gonna teach a technology. Stream it. Monetize it.
Oh, god damn it.
And who next? The angel.
Neko!
Oh no.
You know what? If you want to advertise to the world that you're a bottom, be my guest.
Oh.
Here's the thing, you don't get to
Oh,
choose
man.
which Amazoness gets you. It said any age, if they bring back a man, is considered an adult. You could be stuck with a child.
Listen, okay. If
Are
there's
you
a
going
little
high
tiny
risk, high
gremlin running
reward?
at me, if there's a tiny gremlin running at me, you punt it. But if it's a
They're
bigger one, then you
warriors,
just like
Neko. They are warriors.
you still got legs. You could punt one.
It could be taken down.
Okay, what if they take that kick like a goddamn tank and just grab you by the balls?
Then you know that they're yours.
No, Neko! That's a child! Neko, no!
Okay, look, if you can't kick that hard that I missed a child and it took the hit like a damn pride and joy, then you know you're doing something wrong. Even a warrior can't handle gravity.
You deserve to be taught by a child if you can't kick them hard enough.
See what I
Well,
mean?
Nat! Well, Nat!
Okay, moving on. Moving on to the angel. Moving on to the angel. Come on, let's go. Okay, so hear
Well,
me
isn't
out.
it if you can't kick hard enough?
If you can't kick hard enough, you deserve to get railed by the child.
I said you deserve to get topped by the child if you can't kick them hard enough.
Oh god. It is a wild sentence. Oh my
That is
god.
fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was a
Okay.
great idea. This was a
Okay, so
great
the
idea.
angel. All right, moving on. The angel. So hear me
Okay,
out.
so corruption is pretty hot.
Okay, so hear me out. So she's tall enough, right?
What?
uh,
Neko! Down, boy. Look,
original role of
so long
angels
as
with
they
the
look
reward.
woman-like enough, that's fine. Okay, just because the woman's a certain height doesn't mean they need to be like a childlike. Okay.
The original role of angels was to reward humans with happiness but for performing good deeds, but once they receive a succubus' energy, they're imprinted with the notion of feeling pleasure is the ultimate happiness for human men, and they'll attack and have sex with a human who strikes their fancy in order to make him happy. Okay, so they treat humans they target with extreme devotion, but like other monsters, it's half one-sided, and they don't take no for an answer. Once they obtain a human man and have sex with him, their mental conversion into a succubus progresses at once. The recognition of God and their teachings had barely remained will be pushed out by their feelings for their beloved man, which will occupy the majority of their mind.
Some more mind break.
Okay, so some more mind
Mary.
break. So it's almost like, oh, I know I have a duty, but look, listen, this halo needs to be covered in something else white, if you know what I mean.
They aren't aware of their own sexual desire. They believe that the only reason they're having sex with a man is to please him. But for whatever reason, when they realize they do seek pleasure themselves, their mind has already changed into something obscene and they badly desire to have sex with the male body. They completely change to a succubus and transform into a dark angel.
Okay, so they're gonna get a fashion change later. All right, I'm in.
So you
I'll give
basically
him a
getting
hard
a
smash.
pet.
Mary, I'm into mind break is hot.
Yep, it is.
I'm wedding that.
And continue just
I'm waiting. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'll put them on their wife. And y'all were getting after me when I said, "Is she tall enough?"
That's a different issue.
like I wasn't going after you for that. I just saw the insinuation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Moving on to the next one. The Ant Arachne.
I'm willing to give this a look, but just like seeing that, like feeling that crawl on me feels like it would be really uncomfortable. Just
Yeah,
like,
I'm not into insects.
So hear me out, okay?
Okay, this is Neko. Let's hear you out.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. So they are big. Like you think of something like that crawling on you.
Yeah.
They are big.
Yeah, we see
So
that from the picture, or like
it
like
won't
the porn
be
picture.
it won't be like how do you say, it won't be like something like small crawling on you. It's almost like you have like a bunch of little stebbles walking around.
I know, but look at the picture. Look at the picture. She's using them to like restrain him, and that just feels like it'd be really weird and uncomfortable.
You know what I call that?
What?
Homemade bondage. All right, you're going up to
Nice.
Smash. Let's fucking go. I mean, hey,
As
at
you
least they're
can
nice.
tell, Neko.
They're nice to cling on to. You can't judge them for that.
As you can tell, Neko's standards are very minimal.
What do you mean very minimal? I'm thinking about the positives. I'm optimistic here. The downsides is that, like, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with her walking all over the place, crawling around, and there's not much of being on the ceiling a few times. But
All right,
everything else is pretty much
all right. Let's.
everything else is pretty much good. Plus, also they're a hard
Alright.
worker.
As for
It
food, they eat
says
with
they become
their
lazy
eat with
after
ants
they
gathered.
find a man.
You see, that's why they're under heart smash and not Mary. Oh, they do. Yeah, well, look on the bright side. At least they'll never leave you. All right, moving on. Okay, well, actually, wait. What did y'all put it as?
Oh, this mind breaks us as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do Smash. I'm not doing Mary.
I'm gonna pass.
Ah, but okay. Two smashes and a pass. All right.
It's like one time maybe.
One time, and that's
Like
all you
that's the
need. You're
best you're
trapped
getting
now.
from me.
Yeah.
All right, Anubis.
Anubis.
Okay, they're a type of wolf. Okay, that's a plus. Wolf girls are my
Okay.
second favorite, right behind cat girls. Actually, no, it goes cat, fox, wolf.
Okay, so hear me out.
Listening.
So you can clearly see from the picture, her hands and feet are basically the giant paws, right?
Yeah.
That is a major limiting factor for a lot of things, right?
Oh, that's
But
also very fluffy.
Yeah, the
All right,
squishy
here's the
beans.
question.
fluffy, and very good fucking back scratch.
Yeah, okay, here's the question. Can they control their claws, though?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Alright, let's continue reading. They have high intelligence and the power of various curses. They're monsters with intellect and sincere disposition, which is rare among the wolf family.
They were controlling nature. They'll control every aspect of their husband's life, including diet, scheduling activities, and sex.
They frequently give instructions as if their relationship of a boss and her subordinate. If he doesn't obey their instructions as criminal punishment, he'll be inflicted with the mummy curse, which changes one body to be extremely sensitive to pleasure like that of a mummy, and he'll keep having sex with them until he passes. Let me just move this up here a little bit.
So you become her servant.
You know, I always wanted to build a
Uh,
pyramid.
Alright, they're normally calm, but they also have another face. They're extremely vulnerable and get easily confused when something unexpected happens. And things don't go in plan. If a man actually assaults them, they get confused and aroused and will end up seeking pleasure according to the wolf family's instinct. When this happens to them, everything they had planned in advance in their head goes someplace else and disappears, and the schedule in their head becomes filled with only having sex with the man.
Okay, so you can't
They
dominate
become
them.
unable to think of anything else but sex with men, including in pleasure and spirit, and becoming pregnant with the beloved man's child due to semen release. Their ordinary, dignified appearance is nowhere to be seen. Instead, they just look like a nymphomaniac. Ooh, okay. Indeed, no matter how
Yeah.
rational a monster. Okay.
So I would give this under a smash. Like I'll smash him once. I'll smash him once.
She can be mind broken. That's a breed.
Yeah. That's a plus right there. That's a plus.
Under Smash too.
Okay.
I might do what Coco did and like add the breed.
I think Heart Smash for me was breeding them. So then it goes for wife. Just put one tab, don't pull out, and then another tab, pull out. Oh god.
All right, they're breedable though.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let's move on to the
Now on
next.
to the
Ao
Oni.
Oni.
Oh god, the next one's a Lamio. That's gonna be a pass for me.
Okay, I remember this one. So they really love their wine. They really love their wine. If you know who
Yeah.
Shuten Doji is, that's basically who this is. Okay, so Dima, so if you ever kiss this one, you're probably gonna die. You probably won't even make it to the
So-
sex part yet. You're just gonna kiss them and then grow.
Right, Smash.
You won't even be able to smash this one.
Why do you think I'm putting it in the Smash specifically?
Oh, they're lustful and ferocious.
Ah,
And apparently they like to blush a lot when they drink.
they're very cute.
I'll give them a heart smash. I'll give them a heart smash. That'll be somebody fun to have a drink with, you know?
Oh, Oni can drink sake infinitely, becoming infinitely drunk and grow infinitely lustful. And the feast of flesh tinged with sake pleasure and essence will continue
Wait.
till either the sake runs out or the man passes out. Once they sober up, they go back to their intellectual state of being monsters if they like the guy and deem him most worthy as both a husband and a sake snack. They'll never let him go. The man will end up having to
hold on,
Hmm.
hold on. I have to include this. So you know how you said like, oh yeah, towards the very end you read about the red flags, right?
Hmm.
Naturally, when they're drinking, if there's a human man nearby, they'll attack him and ram him right away so they can enjoy the taste of the essence along with their side of sake. And I changed the dialogue and the wording in that sentence.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Man, leaving him a heart smash actually is good now.
Yeah, I'll go Smash.
Yeah, I'm heart smashing
I'll
him.
just
So
head
we're
pat
brooding
Alright,
him.
so
them.
We're
I'm not
brooding him.
going to the next. I'm not going to the next page because that's a Lamia. It's going in pass for me.
Wait a minute, the Apophis?
About this.
Yes, actually, I think I'm gonna make a tier below that that just says "fuck off."
What is up with you hating Lamias for?
Eat
It's
snakes. I
cute.
hate the snakes.
Both of you do?
No, I'm fine with him. He hates them.
Hate them.
Okay.
The objective is
like,
to
putting
describe
them-
these
I'm
monsters
putting
rather
all
than the
Lamias under
connoisseur.
"fuck off." All Lamias go under "fuck off."
Let me see. Let me see. Have a powerful and peculiar neurotoxin within their body, and when they bite someone, they inject it into the body of their prey. If the prey is a woman, the poison eats away her entire body with extreme heat and pleasure, making her flesh to become greedy and ultra sensitive to pleasure.
Oh, I love drugs.
And her mentally morph into, and basically it makes her mentally morph into a lustful monster-like disposition of a simply wanting love and pleasure with the companion.
Ryder was a connoisseur.
So if she bites a woman, she's basically fucking Cupid at this point. And okay, we're gonna put it very bluntly here. Once an Apophis's venom enters the prey's body, it will never disappear. Prey, delirious and attracted by the venom, will end up swearing allegiance to their foes and becoming their servants.
Oh, if it's a human
Okay, so you can get a lot of.
If it's a human woman, she'll be reborn into a Lamia. Oh?
Oh.
Oh?
Okay, you better not.
When human men
What
are
is it,
bitten.
Tiva?
Oh, along with the
You better
pleasure,
not
and
become one.
they'll change it to an incubi who will always want to drown in pleasure with monsters and will make suitable husbands for monsters. The effort is also uses venom to subdue pharaohs and place them under their command without killing them. She'll be a very good CEO. I'll give her that. A fascinating atmosphere hangs in the air when they become a monster of paradise, where they will lapse into delirium and reveal mutual heat with their husbands.
And Apophis.
So I'm starting to think this was actually a wife. I would give her that.
Apophis who have tamed her own kingdom is likely to keep aggressively biting monsters and human women with her fangs to convert them into servants to expand the realm. So she's like the empress.
Yeah, I would mind that. Let's take over the kingdom. Let's go. All right, I put this one on their wife. How's the wife?
Sorry, Demon, that's a wedge.
All right, what about? All right, we're all in agreement. Demon's a little scaredy cat. Moving on to the Apsara.
Big snakes, okay?
Okay, Apsara. Huh.
So dancers that revere the goddess of
Together,
love.
Spirit.
And champion the cause of erotic love.
So what did I just read? During that
Ooh,
process, the
okay.
goddess mixed her energy with the ocean and it became an ocean of milk that was white like milk. Huh?
What?
It was from that ocean of milk that the Apsara were born.
I know, I'm reading that. What? Okay. They are water elementals whose bodies are clad in liquid that is like sweet milk. They have deep, loving, and lustful personalities, and in the name of the goddess, they tempt human men who have never known love with their beautiful looks and dancing, try to use their bodies to fill them with love. Even for the Order's forces, their temptation is treated as an ordeal given to heroes and saints in most nations. Harming them is forbidden.
Okay, so let me hold on. Let me
Aw,
get
that's
this. Let me get
cute.
this. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So what I'm hearing is, what I am hearing is, cereal for life, right there.
Shut up!
I see that was a milk source.
Cereal for life is what I'm hearing here. I think you're gonna give him a good old smash once.
Down, boy, down.
Oh man. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? No, they're wife material. Look at the second to the last paragraph at the bottom.
Sight
Or
of them
the
will
last
be
sentence.
unforgettably and distinctly burned into the eyes of a brain. Becomes their husband, will afterwards call the lute sight during sex. Do dance like gesture. This will cause them to frequently become aroused. The love towards them by their husband unbearably adorable to them. Accept everything with joy and use everything they have to offer. Oh, that's cute.
They're oddly wholesome.
Yeah. They're very wholesome. So how's the wife?
That's a wed.
The Mary, yep.
Yeah, that one's a Mary. That was adorable. All right, now
It
time
just
for the
seems like
actual.
Shantae. It just seems like Shantae.
All right, time for the actual Arachne.
Okay. Spiders, I'm fine with.
Okay, look, she has some fluff there.
He
Wait a minute,
does.
does this mean you could ride her?
What?
Does this mean you could ride her back?
I mean, technically.
She would,
Oh.
yeah, she would be big enough. Those legs look stronger.
Okay. I'm hearing
And
you.
just be riding with her, like climbing on like a wall or like over a fence or something.
Exactly, and then she can ride you later.
Yes, exactly.
In the case
Like
of the
that
Wait,
monster with the
prey
lower body
captured as a
splash.
human man, they attempt a sexual assault for the purpose of procreation. It is said that these sadistic monsters obtain unbearable pleasure and happiness from one-sidedly pleasuring men who can't move.
The sight of a man caught in a web, struggling to escape, stirs their sadistic heart and desire more than anything. Okay, so bondage lover over here. Hmm. Wait, hold on. Uh, hold on. However, to them, what it means is be mine. If one accepts, he'll be bound, and he'll have to keep having sex with them as their husband, regardless of consent. The fine and beautiful clothing that they make is even. Oh, they make clothes.
Okay.
They make their own clothes. Wife,
Wife.
wife.
Uh,
Tie me up. Why?
This stream is fucking wild.
Tie me up, wife. Make my clothes for me too, please.
you guys have low standards, Jesus.
What do you need, low stat? Look, listen.
You know about my exes!
Do you know? Oh, that too. That too. No, but do you know like what material that she uses to make clothes? That's pure silk.
No, it's like
You know how
it's like,
good? You know how good silk is?
it's like, oh, free clothing?
Silk
Why?
is fat.
Ignore everything else.
What? Well, everything else like sadistic in nature. Okay, I'll be cool with that. Bondage by webs. Okay, I'll be cool with that. Right into battle, even. I'm fine with that. Oh man.
Yeah, besides, I don't mind sadism, as long as you're
And is
not
it?
like
And
burning
here's
me or
here's
like piercing me or something, sure.
here's another thing too, Coco. Is it really assault if you're asking for it?
I guess not.
So point proven.
Besides,
The
it doesn't seem
wife.
like they do anything. It doesn't seem like they do anything bad beyond like bondage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Well,
pass.
actually, wait. Just don't
I'm
read
gonna
paragraph 3.
pass.
Just don't read
Wait, what's
paragraph 3.
paragraph 3?
Don't worry about it.
In case that the prey captured as a human man, they'll attempt to assault for purpose. That was basically the one that Coco was reading.
Mm,
Um,
Oh, that's fine.
this is unbearable pleasure and happiness from one sidedly pleasuring men who can't move. Look, that sounds like a bad thing. I want that.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. I can't move, and if something's down there keeps on moving. I'll let it.
if the stubborn man decides to not show any reaction after ending up in that situation, they'll give him even greater pleasure to make him moan submissively. If it's all in vain, they'll just keep growing infinitely wilder in pursuit of even greater pleasure. Huh.
Yes.
So you're getting mind broken.
Mary.
Let's
Mary.
go. Wife.
Mary. Let's go,
Wife.
mind break.
That's
I feel like
a pass.
Coco is severely disappointed
That's a pass
in
for
us.
me.
Oh, boo.
I feel like Coco is severely disappointed in us.
I think so too. I think they're really disappointed in me. My standards are not that low, damn it.
Debatable.
I'm just happy with anybody. I'll be real with you. Anywho,
You just proved yourself.
all right. All right, Arch Imp. The Arch Imp. Why does that remind me of something? Reminds me of somebody, but I forgot who. Like it's a character. What series are they from? Like just the style of it. I feel like I've seen it before. I don't remember. Dima,
Yes.
are you reading?
Yes.
So hear me out, Dima.
I'm reading.
Once you're done with the first paragraph,
When afflicted
So,
with the
finish it.
charm spells, will start to find them unbearably cute. So cute that they want to spoil them.
That's adorable.
The men can hardly refuse when they beg for indecent acts and will end up having sex with them just the way they want. In actuality, these charm spells are released unconsciously, so they're not trying to do it.
That just
So hear
reminds
me
me of like
out.
this one anime or manga. I don't remember what it is. Oh, what is it? It's like the final boss something.
I don't know.
I'm not the I'm like the hidden final boss or something like that. It's in Isekai. Uh
Hmm.
I think it's that one. The hero like produces like a charm spell. No, wait, is it? No, it's not. It's God, it's similar. It's another one, but they produce like a charm spell like without even knowing it, so everyone just starts flocking to them immediately, and they like
Oh
hate the
God.
main. Everyone hates the main character because they're like, she's bad, she's bad, she's bad. She doesn't like her. She doesn't like the person we're gonna rail like there's no tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. So there's a red flag here. So if if she slips into your home, like this is the very bottom, like the very last sentence. If she slips into your home, you could find a group of imps moments later. So she's calling in her posse, and if you stumble upon that room, you are gonna get gangbanged, basically.
Is that an issue?
Wife.
Neko, this is why we're saying you have low standards.
I'll put it on their heart smash, okay? But they mainly have a servant to master contract, so I'm like, I'll be fine with just smashing them.
Yeah, I'll just
Hard.
put it in the
Bread.
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 Okay, Coco
Oh,
is breeding the Arcamp.
whenever I hear her say bread, I think of actual bread, like a loaf of bread.
I just think of that one like bow clip where it's her screaming, "I want to be bread."
All right. Atla Chanachia.
Another arachne.
Yep, a giant one.
Holy shit! This looks like an arc boss.
Actually, it looks
It
cool.
does, doesn't it? Yeah. Uh, venom flows
Okay, so
inside
they
their
can go to
body.
human form to have sex.
Okay. Agreed to invert to human form for an interview, but upon his return, a tearful storm of insults were unleashed upon him to amount to him before he could transform back.
No, they're depressed.
Wife!
The venom that flows inside their body adversely
Why?
affects their own spirit, making them depressed, so they are constantly irritated. For that reason, when a man with a
Aww.
peculiar mentality is sexually aroused by their appearance, as if to vent their irritation, they react in a manner unbecoming of a monster and hurl abusive language at him, such as lowest scum, will attempt to bite and inject him with venom.
Why?
Wait, where did you read that? Oh, there it is. The venom that flows.
The effect of the venom in a man doesn't cause irritation, instead it incites wicked carnal desire towards the little girl in front of him. The man's spirit will become depressed and a change will come over him so that he'll have no qualms about shutting them up by screwing his penis inside their mouth.
Okay, so she's just a brat. She's just a brat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Sure, I'll marry a brat.
She's depressed for now.
Let's keep reading. While having sex with them, the man will experience a burning sensation inside his own body. Before he knows it, he'll have changed from human form into an ominous huge spider form. The huge spider has a reproductive pouch with countless wiggling tentacles around the bottom of his cephalon. Furthermore, he will make the foul-mouthed little girl's body sink inside there and cover her in tentacles. All the tentacles are endowed with erotic sensitivity, and a sense of taste to relish her body and semen will be released from every one of them to impregnate her. They will be screwed inside every single one of her orifices, and her whole body will be completely stained cloudy white. Additionally, irritated by her insults, the huge spider will bite her body and directly inject bodily fluids through his fangs that contain high concentration of the man's mana, which will mix with her blood and violate her body from the inside. Continuously providing with irresistible pleasure, she'll convulse, constantly gooning over and over, and each additional thrust of a tentacle will yield another goon. During this, her abusive voice will fall silent. Instead, she'll just keep uttering sweet words and apologies. Oh, it's adorable!
Yeah,
This
why?
is because she is expressing her
Why?
original person after having the venom that was adversely affecting her spirit neutralized by the man's mana. Only when their body is filled with their husband's mana is their heart able to feel at ease. When their husband's mana that has been poured inside their bodies weakens and their venom gets stronger, they'll once again hurl influence. Oh, that's adorable! Once they obtain a husband who serves as half of their own body in this manner, they constantly spend their time inside the reproductive pouch, absorbed. Notice.
So they have mood swings, but they're wholesome.
Yes. So, wife, moving on.
That's a wed.
Hell yeah, okay.
What's y'all's conclusion?
Hi, Connor. What's accusing? Wife, that's adorable. Y'all gotta watch the anime I was asking about. It is really good, but really dark. Okay.
Okay, so I'm wifing it. What
I'm
about you,
wifing it.
Coco?
That's a wed.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're
We're
all-
wifing the depressive spider.
Let's go!
Alright. Automaton.
I think I vaguely remember her. Type of
So
goal
I'm
animated
wiping
by-
this one immediately.
Why?
Explain.
Interchangeable parts.
Fair enough.
Not go! Rate their personalities!
Let me see. They're expressionless and poor at expressing emotion until an update. But they will take the initiative to help to help someone in danger, whether human or monster, and they even appear affectionate towards weak targets, such as children and small animals. They are intentionally equipped with a healing device and weapons, but it seems even before their altercation due to Mamono Mana, the weapons were created only to disable foes without killing them.
You're pacifist.
No, not a pacifist.
You're
Basically,
pacifist.
it's almost like no. Because a pacifist would not fight back at all.
That is true.
She has weapons that she could fight back. But like it won't pretty much make her a killer.
I don't know what
It'll
that's
make her
called.
just like, oh, like you're like subduing somebody instead of killing them. Yeah, like I forgot what that's called. I guess like a peacekeeper, maybe.
I guess.
They're resistant to impact, high temperatures, even low temperatures, but they're weak to electricity. And if electrified, their main power core will short circuit and shut down. Because they automatically switch to reserve power, they won't actually cease to function, but the mana they were using to operate the main power unit will instead be distributed throughout their body. Wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yep, here's the red flag. Since they switched to a
Okay.
method directly operating each of their various mechanisms, they will appear different than normal during this time. And they'll start to behave in an extremely monster like fashion. Normally, their facial expression doesn't indicate any emotion, but the efficacy of them being able to serve their master will become apparent. Their desire to be laid bare by how. Joking. By how
Stop
amorously
joking
they
on Dick,
gaze at
Nico.
at their master while serving him. Their almost monotone voice will change to a sweet tone that doesn't even try to conceal their love. They'll repeatedly mutter the master's name and reach towards his lower parts, guiding with the commands being transmitted through their entire body from their central circuit. In order to restore their main power, they will require the essence, aka semen, of their masters, who is recorded in their central circuit. So once they enter this state, they won't hold back service until their insides are filled with a large amount of semen.
That's not a red flag.
Exactly.
putting them
I
under
Not
mean,
a
they're
red
smash.
flag to
dependent
me.
on you, but still.
Okay,
I
I've
mean, to be
already dealt with
fair,
someone like that. I'm just putting them under smash. Thank you very much.
yeah, because to be fair, they're basically like your guardian. They're basically like your bodyguard if you really do think about it. Yeah, there's the wife.
That's just a smash.
No, I'm wife on it. No wife. Okay, we're all in agreement, and that is all for the aces. Now we're moving on to B's. All right,
Balrog.
everyone ready to move on to the next one? The Balrog?
Right?
The Balrog.
It's a succubus.
Okay, a lot of
Okay.
fire.
Okay, guess you could say she's pretty hot.
Man, you're gonna need a fire resistance potion for this one.
Alright, let's check. There's much remaining ancient lore regarding the great fiends of flame known as Barlogs, who were once monstrosities said to take in and store vast quantities of flame mana from volcanoes, which would overflow, weathering their entire bodies in hellfire that could incinerate all their enemies. These beings were always raging with fury and rampaging with tremendous might, like all-consuming flames. They were also excellent warriors who could change flames into the shape of swords and skillfully wield them in battle. Their burning tails were sharp and long, almost like whips, and just one string could scorch and hollow out a mountain.
Damn.
In the present,
Okay.
although they are great fiends who rule volcanic strongholds, they have transformed into hedonistic monsters who like to dress up and sometimes hanging out in town with their pyro minions. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's another monster girl. Okay, we'll see them later, I guess.
No,
Their
that's in the
greatest joy of
peas. We got a
all
long time for that.
is to get it on with the man they love. They say their former fury lies dormant. They are just as ferocious and impulsive as ever, and immersely covetous as well for whatever they want something. They always have to have it, and they do whatever they want. What's more, these extremely arrogant and proud great fiends boast of themselves being women of the highest caliber too, and as such consider that a suitable husband must be among the greatest of men to be a proper match. After verifying what their husbands were actually like, it turns out they're mostly famous individuals and men of excellence with exuberant personalities adored by countless people and monsters, who naturally became the center of attention. Brawlong's husband is inevitably that sort of man, or invariably that sort of man. When interacting with her beloved husband, Barlong's pride as a great demon goes out the door, and she'll surrender herself to the man as passionately fond and love her, just becoming immersed in the joy of being desired and made love to. Okay, so she's a bottom.
Man. Despite her being pretty much bold and also not much kind of ferocious because of the weapon she wields, but she's a bottom. I mean, to be fair, she does have those handlebars on her head, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of handleballs, how are you doing, Coco?
Oi, what does that mean? I'm reading
What
the
handlebars
last
do
two
you have?
paragraphs currently, but
Anyway,
It's
you know, as
also
I
a form
said,
of
speaking
mind
of
break.
animals, how are you doing, Coco? Ooh! So then you expect the husband they chose would already be champions who are successful men accomplished in various fields, but that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case. By an actual example, I could have sort of told me by the husband of a certain Barlog. A man famous for ruling as the king of a certain volcanic kingdom on behalf of his utterly hedonistic spouse. One day, a beautiful woman casually called out to him in town. Soon they were joined. It turned out that the woman was none other than a Barlog. At the time, the man was merely the second son of a small bakery in town. In other words, apparently he was extremely average youth at the time. He certainly was average, but according to him, from the very moment he met her, it felt as if something was flaring up from deep within. The force of the raging flames easily pushed him to overcome all the fear, bewilderment, and resignation. Never would those flames smolder out, not even after his many repeated failures. That is what gave him the passion to claim the woman he had flown for as his own, and moved him to become the kind of man that would recognize his king throughout days and days of training.
Okay, so she basically has an aura.
She's basically like the ultimate motivation.
All right.
She's basically like the ultimate motivation.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is
Because if you
get
read
over life's fears.
it's the last paragraph. The scholarly research, it was discovered that bars or monsters that serve the role of controlling volcanoes to prevent eruptions by taking in the mana overflow and releasing it outside. Basically, that was debunked, so how do they currently release it? It suggests that they infuse the men they choose with it. These highly desirous girls always choose the men they love and always get them. What's more, they wish for the men they love, the men they choose, to become one of the greatest men to be a suitable partner. So basically, that transformation is inevitable.
Okay, I'm fine with
All
that.
right,
Should I see
sure.
into better person?
Make me the power of a volcano, damn it.
Mary,
That's a
we
way.
all marrying?
Uh-huh. All right, we're all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
We all
moving on
have
to the next, the
surprisingly similar tastes.
Benchy.
Not you and I just have lower standards.
Slightly
The
concerning.
Banshee. Ooh, I like her clothes. I like her outfit.
Their disposition is gloomy and devoted.
Hell yeah, totally my type.
Monsters of dark, melancholic beauty who drape their deathly pale white skin in black garments. Wait, so that mean if I dress in like those, I'll look like a banshee? I just need big tits?
I think you need a little bit more to be considered a Banshee chief.
Oh, that fucking reminds me. So earlier today, I went out and I was using the restroom, and some guy walked in and he said sorry because he saw me and thought he entered the fucking women's restroom. So he goes out, looks at it, and was like, "Oh, you have very nice hair. I'm sorry."
That's a compliment.
You basically reminded me of me whenever I went to like when I was traveling through airports and stuff. And I was wearing my leggings and I went to the bathroom. And then when I was getting out of it, there was a guy that was about to walk in, stops, like he sees me, stops, backpedals, looks at the sign, and then he's like, "Oh, okay," and then walks.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me. Except the guy audibly apologized because he genuinely thought he entered the women's restroom. And I was right in front of the fucking urinal.
Oh man, he basically pulled off the meme of like those people, like those traps that are at like the conventions. They're all in the front of the urinals.
I've
Okay,
just
let's see.
had that. Every time someone flirts with me, I just get reminded of that one Ice Age scene where it's Sid screaming, "I thought you were a woman."
uh
Yeah,
oh
and then
no.
my name got mistaken again when I was ordering Chick-fil-A.
Mm,
Uh,
Pain.
Like, I'm used to it by
Uh,
this point. I've just stopped bothering correcting people because it's not a good use of my time. It's like when people say my last name. Unless it's like a job or something, I don't bother correcting them because I don't care enough to.
yes. Is this a Demita Sparkle? You a stripper?
Not yet.
Yet.
I knew a stripper named Sparkle. She always wore glittery high heels. That's what they say to you when they're giving you your food.
Is this a Dima? Dima?
Is this
Is this for Dima?
Dimma? Dimma Lee Sparkles? Besides the death of a human, they also weep over little things, and those tears arouse carnal desire in their husband, making them lust after them. If their husband is sad, then they shed tears out of their own sadness, consoling. Aww. So even if you're feeling down, she go ahead, she'll absorb that and then just turn your sorrow into lust. They soon shed tears, and of course, their beloved man rises as undead. But however, something that makes them happy, which their husband whispers.
They're all unwholesome.
Yeah, she just wants love,
She
man. She
wants
just wants love.
validation.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that validation. Why I'm wiping her up. Plus, also
Very.
those damn hips. Those damn hips. Oh my goodness. Dima?
Yeah, I just remembered. I saw someone like a Disney level body the
What do you
other
mean?
day.
Like hourglass of hell.
Just like, yeah. It was very odd because it's very obvious some parts of their bodies were fake.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
It's like, okay, there is no way you look like that and yet have that. It just, do any of you know like that woman who bought her own private jet because she gave herself a self-inflicted problem with making her ass just like absolutely massive?
The Kardashians?
No, not the Kardashian. Here, let me try. I don't think so. Here, this person. I'll send it. I'll send it inside chat.
Hmm.
This person. It's like an Instagram model apparently.
That's a thick ass.
Yeah, and it's not real.
Yeah. It's very obviously not real.
Yeah, you could tell that from a mile away. That's not real.
So does it just not fit in any chair?
Here's like another picture of her apparently. What is this? Plus size model forced to fly in a private jet after commercial planes were too small for her backside. Here's like another picture of her.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not real.
How are toilets for you?
It's like absurdly enhanced.
Yeah. Like, listen,
It's
I
uncomfortable to look at.
I love ass, but even I feel like that's a little bit. That's like a little bit no.
Because it's not real. It looks uncomfortable to look at.
It's unnatural, like in every aspect.
Unastral.
And yeah, that's true.
Unastral. That's what you said. Okay. So, Dima, what's your verdict on Miss Doom and Gloomy over here?
Mary.
Perfect. All right, we're on agreement.
Moving on.
All right, next, the Baphomet.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Very strong-willed personality. No.
Huh?
No.
but, but,
No.
hear
No.
me out. Hear
No,
me
but
out. Hear me
no.
out.
You know what? Talk. Speak.
Baphomets are known to have the most amazing vagina of all monsters.
Continue reading that.
I don't want to, but that's the one line you have to know.
Continue reading it, Neko. Continue.
Even a
So,
man who
hear
fancies
me
adult
out,
women
okay?
will totally fall as a lolicon after getting one taste of them. You're okay with that, Neko?
So hear me out.
Okay, speak, child.
Oh
Neko,
God.
I'm giving you a chance. Explain
Defend
yourself
yourself.
before you get dubbed a lolicon.
You
Explain
want you
yourself before you get dubbed a lolicon.
no, not that. You want something more hilarious?
You are
If you
one?
look on if you look on the far right hand side, you know where it says meta information? This shit
Where?
released one day before my 9th birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? No, Neko, explain yourself before you're dubbed a lolicon.
Oh, I don't want to be dubbed that. So, no, this is gonna have to be a pass. Because I remember we spoke about this one before. We're like, yeah, no. If it was a dwarf, maybe.
Neko dwarfs are worse!
The dwarves can't grow as tall.
They have the body of a preschooler!
Do they?
Something like that. It's something like a
I thought they
preschooler.
were bulky. Weren't they?
Let me scroll down to dwarf really quickly. Because
Well,
I know
we'll
we
get
had this
there eventually. We'll get
we
there
had this
eventually.
conversation before.
Uh-huh.
A monster with an appearance almost like that of a preschooler.
Oh.
You
Hear me
smashed
out.
that before.
Just kidding. No.
Okay. Funny story. Funniest story really
Absolutely
quickly
not.
involved that. So Neko and I have done a bit of a smasher pass with like a group that we were in before it got disbanded.
Oh yeah.
And Neko wasn't reading the description. So we kept trying to defend it, and we just kept screaming at him to read the first paragraph. And he's like, "Ow!
Oh.
Never mind."
Never mind. Pass up on
Like, Neko, good sir, they have the body of a preschooler. Please read.
it. Yeah, no. That was like, never mind.
Yeah, or write it down.
Okay, so Batman will definitely be a smash one. Just kidding. Okay. Okay,
Neko,
so
are we
we're all in
trying to say that
agreement.
about you? I mean, no judgment here, but still.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. This is under stick away.
Yeah, 10-foot pole.
Use the 10-foot pole. 10-foot pole, poke him away, get him out of here. Alright, what about you, Dina? Where are you putting her at? Okay, alright.
Fuck off is for a very specific group.
But man, how come this one has to be known as the most amazing vagina of all the monsters, though?
I don't know.
Well, how come that has to be known for them? I blame Coco.
Why isn't it the succubus or something like them?
Right. All right, moving on to the next one. The Baromets.
They look like a pumpkin.
Huh.
A mysterious plant-type monster is said to grow fruit with the form of a sheep. Inside the jelly-like flesh of the fruit is a sheep beast man covered in fluffy cotton wool. The monster uses it to absorb essence, which is fat, which feeds on by tempting a human man having sex. And after fertilization, it produces seeds.
Huh. Does the fruit have any other purposes?
Uh, During mating season, they release cotton fluff from light enough to be carried by the wind. When the cotton fluff drifting in the air reaches a man, the sweet fragrance and thick mana contained within burst all around, acclimating a man's mind and body with the fragrance and energy of a Barmotes. Regardless of them secreting less nectar compared to their ancestral progenitors, they're able to carry their own scent and Mamono mana far away to reach men in this manner. On occasion, a man won't go wild with lust on the spot and immediately rush off to find them, but will strongly desire the fragrance imprinted in his brain and become able to sensitively sniff it out, and naturally be drawn to the source of the fragments, which is their main body. Eventually, a man's body will react sensitively if his nose catches even a hint of the fragrance emanating from the main body. He'll journey to reach them while feeling intense passion, even though he has yet to lay eyes on them. They'll take men enticed in this manner into flesh of the fruit, submerging their lower body and joining with them. The firmness of this fruity flesh can be adjusted according to their will. When taking a man inside, his body will easily sink, but once he's inside, they'll wrap him up and let him go. Even if a man
Wait.
tries to pull...
I just read stuff.
Wait. You
What?
could suck. You could suck on them, and they have juice. Infinite juice. Infinite juice.
Neko, sometimes I think you need help. Neko, sometimes I think you need help.
But no, I'm not joking. Infinite juice.
The first surrounding
If he tries to
them
move even the
has
slightest bit,
exquisitely
his
sweet
hips will
taste.
bounce.
Both are highly popular and
Yeah,
in high
yeah, look,
demand,
look.
but their husbands have unanimously claimed
Look,
that her
look.
body is even better.
Yeah, because it says their husbands enjoy more than just intercourse, and many become engrossed in licking and slurping all over every inch of their body, as well as sucking on their lips and intertwining tongues in order to sip out the fruit juice that accumulates inside their mouth. There is a unanimous agreement about how delicious they are, but since the licking their body and kissing them is something that is strictly only permit their husbands to do, tasting their body is a privilege reserved for their husbands.
It's a privilege.
So privilege matters right there.
So you have
You're
to
their one
wed
and
them.
only, and infinite juice.
You have to wed them to lick them.
Infinite juice.
Wild
I
sentence
have
in this
I
context.
have a lot of wives.
I've got about as many wives as I do smashes.
I got a lot of wives.
You know what? If you two
Uh,
are doing it fine, I'll join in the merry.
Yay!
Lick them up and down.
Look him up and down. Suck them harder.
Alright, Basilisk is next, and it's going in the fuck off.
The basilisk. Oh, okay.
As
What
I
do we have
said,
here?
every lamia goes in the fuck off position.
She looks cool though.
I don't
know.
care! Snack.
After looking into the evil eyes beneath the basilisk's mask, a gaze can be seen revealed above. No will no longer. Oh, I read my dyslexia activated there. One will no longer be able to escape her
Dyslexia
passion
power, go.
of her snaking, gripping body. Okay, look, I have a thing for eye contact, and that already wins that cake. While their hips are glued together and semen is being released, they will continuously gaze at the man who has gone from being their prey to their husband, with their evil eyes full of obsession in a manner befitting of the Lamia family. And then they'll fill her husband's body with venom imbued with their love and ruin him with the pleasure of ejaculating in her incest.
I don't care if there's a mind break.
I am wifing again.
I am fucking off.
I am wifing. You're calm and gloomy. Oh, let me break your day up.
There's a
Coco?
bass. I just remembered the fact that Ark Survival Evolved has a basilisk.
Yes, there is. And they're fucking deadly.
I'm aware. There's also Titan bows, and I fucking hate them.
Oh, I hate them especially. They're everywhere.
Wait, Neko, you play Ark?
Yeah, I play Ark Survival Evolved.
We need to
I'm
play that
based
together
off
sometime.
of my favorite map.
We need to play that together sometime.
Survival Evolved or Survival Ascended?
Either or, I have both.
Yeah, because I think was Survival Ascended on sale? I'm not sure if I have it.
No, you all do not need to
Coco!
see me.
Earth to Coco.
I was
Did you
reading.
stare into the basilisk for too long?
I was
Oh.
reading.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, Coco, how do you feel about this one?" And no response.
That's a word.
Yes, you have Ark Survival Ascendant in your library.
Oh, damn. Okay, what'd you say, Coco?
That's a word.
Yeah,
They're adorable.
Let's go. We're 2 for 2 on the snakes.
Now!
All right.
Just looking at them
Moving
makes me
on.
shiver.
Moving on to Beelzebub.
Stop looking at them, Dima. Stop looking at them. You'll be fine.
That's an image.
Oh, Lord of Gluttony. Oh, God. A Beelzebub enthralled by a man's choking odor. The odor of a man's semen excites their appetite and lust unbearably and makes them hold the meat rod in their mouth indefinitely.
Okay, so they're basically like a fleshlight.
They're the type that doesn't waste a single drop. They're resourceful.
They're a moving fleshlight.
I would say I'll probably put this under Smash once for me because they're very
Yeah.
aggressive. They're very aggressive and they'll attack you when they feel like it. Wait a minute. If one objects to what they're doing, they generally won't listen at all, and instead you'll be pushed down on the spot and deliciously devoured.
Neko,
Let me
Neko,
move you up.
I know what you're thinking when you say
Let- let-
that.
Let me move you up on the list a little bit more.
So Neko's the bottom. Got it.
No.
Neko's the
put the-
bottom, chat.
I'll put them under Smash though.
That's a pass.
like I'll brat tame them once, but then I'm just like, okay.
Fair enough.
All right, do you know what you put them as?
I just put them under Smash.
Okay. All right, we all reached a conclusion. All right, next, the bicorn. Horse.
I don't know, glowing black cloak and 2 horns. When a unicorn has sex with a non-virgin. When a unicorn has sex with a non-virgin, or a husband has sex with someone else, the man carries a woman's mana. Fused.
Man, especially because of the game like Uma Musume came out, I'm pretty sure this one rose a lot.
What'd you say?
I said, I said, based on the release of Uma Musume, I bet you the popularity of this one rose a lot.
Yeah, probably.
The bicorn's kisses are even more indecent than a unicorn's. They appear designed as a demonstration for those watching to arouse the heat of other monsters in the harem. Okay, so she does not mind sharing, basically.
Though wildly
She likes
lustful,
being
they
in a
do not
harem.
forcibly rape men.
uh,
But they are adept in ways.
We're trying to censor some words here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did I read that? My brain's kind of shut down.
Yeah.
That's fine. This is educational.
He
This
meant
is
he meant rap.
educational.
He meant
he
to
said
rap
rap.
like a rapper. Yeah.
Sure. This is educational rap.
This is educational rap. Pull your pants. Oh God. Uh. So Coconut, how's the weather today?
Though wildly lustful, they do not forcibly naughty with men. They are adept
Men
in
they go
rousing
after
lust
will be
and-
unable to resist their sweet temptation, and they'll eventually have sex with then seduce.
Their nature to perform a polyamorous harem arrangement with their husband as many monsters as wives.
But she gives him more wives.
Yeah, she does. She's like your wing woman.
Yeah, since he becomes extremely
your
attractive and
wife.
delicious looking to other monsters, as opposite Vega attracts other monsters to their husband. She wants you to have a huge harem.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Even should their husbands be resistant towards the idea of a harem, they'll lure him into it by spouting the seeds and fanning his desire for other women. Additionally, every time a new monster joins the harem, the bicorn's mana grows relatively thinner. So there is a limit of the number of people the harem can have. But it's easy to say to make a small scale harem of about 5 or 6 people.
So I'm gonna be completely genuine with you. That sounds like it would be fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
Fucking exhausted. Let's go. All right, come here, other Oni that you were giving me a lot of wine for. We're gonna need it.
I'm putting in the smash. I'm not marrying that. I could not deal with 5 or 6 wives.
I will have that as a wife.
Looks at my wed.
Because they're about to bring other
Looks
wives.
at my wed tier. It's more than 6 already.
Yeah, you could pick all the Lamias for me. They're the ones that are having a lot of interesting stuff.
I have 9 in my marry tier.
You
I
can't say
have
shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 now.
That's so many wives. Jesus.
More than the bicorn would allow, Neko.
She could pick. She could pick. That's all that matters. She could pick. Oh god. Okay. So we're on agreement.
Mhm.
You're wonderful, Neko.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the Black Harpy.
Oh, she looks adorable.
Aww.
Okay, so I do actually have a soft spot for harpies for some reason.
Same. They
Like,
cast
even
murderous
in,
looks at enemies, but they show soft smiles at their husband and daughters. Oh, wait, what about their sons?
Even in
Hold on a
Monster
second.
Mizumi.
God.
You know? Even in Monster Mizumi, my favorite was Poppy.
Same.
Oh yeah. Unlike harpies, they'll aggressively abduct and violate human when it's not their. You know what? I count that as wife material.
Do the sons also get?
Okay, so
Uh,
Huh?
what happened happens to the sons?
Yes.
Let me read.
It even says they attack humans,
Probably
robbing
violate their
food.
sons.
Actually, some harpy species can't have sons. They can only have daughters, can't they?
Yeah.
Probably. So it's probably under this case. Because it's showing monster girls, not monster guys. So I'm assuming these can only give like birth to mostly women.
Mhm.
Well, when breeding season visits, their mind and body are dominated by the underlying urge to seek a male and get pregnant, and the sense of pleasure and fulfillment that they experience during co-population is amplified by the leaps and bounds to the point where they can no longer maintain their composure while enjoying it as they usually do. They'll start fawning on the male in pursuit of the joy of a female and beg for intercourse. So anyway, wife in this one.
They treat their mates and children with a special great care, and if someone were to harm their precious family at the very moment, that someone would be making an enemy to all of the black harpies. They protect. They're adorable.
Yeah.
Mary.
Led. That's the Mary.
Yep. All right, we're all reached an agreement with the Black Harpy. All right, next is the Bogey.
It's an ogre demi-human.
She looks soft. I don't know why. She looks like
She
soft and
does.
squishy.
She does.
Gentle and devoted.
The horns on their head and their fluffy big arms and legs are soft like a plush toy stuffed full of cotton. So they are soft,
They're
literally.
cuddleable.
Oh, oh man, but Macam and Cotton
That
do not mix
sounds-
very well. Wait. Wait, hold on. Their concept of child is far off notion of a human notion of what constitutes as a child. Wait, what do they view it as?
Wait, where are you reading that?
Wait, she's basically like a motherly figure to you.
Even middle-aged men who outwardly look even older than themselves will be contacted by them and treated as children, so long as they have sadness
Mommy?
in their hearts.
Yeah. Yeah.
In other words, to them, children
Huh.
is none other than a word that indicates human males in general, so everyone's a child.
Hell yeah, you want to go commit
Cool.
some crimes? Let's go to the bedroom.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Okay. Given the level of devotion, they'll likely show it's practically a dick engulfing vagina exists expressively to soothe and comfort you. And once the prey sadness heals, this time they spoil their prey, giving them every desire, as if to say, "Good boy, here's your reward for stopping your crying." And they start to spend their days having sex. Even after that, they continue to cuddle with their prey, consoling him with their body, should he ever get sad again. Once it's healed, they resume giving him endless reward, by which to them a husband is not only an outfit for profession, but also an outlet for their overflowing protective urges, and they have chosen their prey as their life partner, the one they will spend their entire continuous comforting.
All right, wife.
Life.
Wife. Let's go commit some crimes in the bedroom. That's a funny quote for me. Oh god. Coco?
As a wife.
I am not gonna hear the end of this later.
I still think Coco's is better. You deserve to be topped by a child if you can't kick them hard enough.
That was a wild statement.
That is very wild. Wait, Coco, so what does that mean about people who can't use their legs?
Well, they're fucked.
Getting taught by a child, I guess.
Literally.
literally the kid's gonna be like, what are they gonna do?
Coco
Run
believes paraplegics
away? I
should be
don't
popped
think
by
so.
children.
All right, moving on to the next one. A Boggldo.
Good Christ, this stream is wild.
Okay, so looking at the
They
Bogglebo.
look young.
So hear me out.
Listening? Question mark?
No.
Appearance of young girl.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, this just feels. They look like Fallen Shadow. They look like Shondo. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
You're
I'm
not
wrong.
wrong.
You're not wrong.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. They most reveal their animal side when fond of the
Knockout!
opposite sex. These girls who are animals, in other words. A fondness for a specific man means that they recognize that the male as their mate. And it is none other than the passion to breed and procreate. As if it is to their animal nature, they'll start to aggressively engage in courtship behaviors such as rubbing their entire body against a man or sticking their butt towards him to entice him. And if their prey still doesn't respond to that, then the monster they'll pounce on him, pin him down, and engage in animal mating pretend play. They
What do you
even
mean
go
pretend play?
they even
What does
even
that
from
mean?
how they go raw while attacking, it just looks like a young human girl playing around, pretending to be a monster, but only their
Rar
prey
XD
will be taught firsthand that they are actually real monsters. So hear me out, okay?
There is no hearing out on this, Neko. You're not fucking Fallen Shadow.
Coco, you good over there?
Fine.
I think Coco's dying. I think Coco's dying.
Why are you dying, Coco? Deva, go raw for me for a second. Say it towards Coco.
Right. Right.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, say it like a garden gnome. Rawr.
Rawr. What does this stream become?
Okay,
What the
so
fuck is this stream
where are we putting this one?
Oh, we're putting this
Where
one
are
in
we
the past.
Are you gonna
Also,
pass?
Coco, someone's
What
someone
about you,
saying hi to
Coco?
you, Coco.
Okay, so Coco, are you passing?
I think
Coco?
Coco's busy dying.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I think Coco's dying.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I just found a green flag. If they unfasten their costume and open the front, or if a man opens the front of it, then the activated pheromones are released in that very moment, instantly robbing the prey in front of them of any sense of reason, transforming him like a running animal.
Neko! Neko, we're not fucking Fallen Shadow.
Look, the shadow fell. Okay, we're gonna guide it towards the light. Okay, I'll put it under pass.
We're not fucking the dictator lolly.
Wait, I'm trying to remember, she's a dictator?
You're not. She has a dictator outfit or something like that, like a commander outfit.
Okay, we're raising her up to smash. Oh, Coca, where are you putting her at?
Head pat. I'm head patting her.
I
Okay,
think Coco's
okay.
busy dying right now.
Yeah, Coco's dying over there. Why are you dying? You've been dying for about the past 2 minutes.
Coco, are you okay?
I'm
Are you good?
fine. I'm fine.
Why are you
Are
dying
you
over
sure?
there?
It's like part of my brain became
Okay. All right.
unhinged.
Why? What
I
did you
don't
do?
know why.
Okay. Okay. Before Coco decides to have another stroke, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the bogey. Oh,
I'm
not the
pretty sure
bogey.
she's gonna have plenty of strokes.
The boogie.
Also, are you referring to
Bizarre.
me as the bottom in chat? Or who are you referring to?
I can
The
only
bottom
imagine
beta
you.
respawn.
Like, who are you referring to?
I can only imagine Galila's referring to you.
Why bottom beta?
I don't know, you're a bottom beta.
No. Donald 3 chat.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the boogie.
Yeah, Coco, did you not know you're a beta?
I'll take it over the other two options, I
Don't all
guess.
three count? Hey! Okay, bizarre looking monster with the appearance of a clown.
Someone insert that
Whose
shadow
white
meme,
fingers
nice
drips.
cock. You're a beta, Sonic. You're a beta, Coco.
Handed out by parents and children. Bad kids get kidnapped by Onis. Instead
Like
of
Coco's just
selfish,
dying at this
misbehaving
point.
children. Yeah, she's been dying for a minute. I want to know what's been going on over there.
My head is literally empty. There's no
Coco?
reason.
Nah, there has to be a
There's
reason.
no
What the heck?
reason.
What vile shit did you think of? What vile shit did you
My
think
head
of
is empty. I
on the
don't know.
last one? Oh my god.
When doing the four snotties on men, they have a zany attitude and behave as though they are clowns about to begin a performance and treat their prey as their customer. Being smooth talkers with exaggerated gestures, all of the words uttered from their mouth will somehow be provocative and alluring.
Their essence milking is not violent. Boo. And above all else, they aim to give their prey fun and pleasurable ejaculation, but men assaulted by them will nevertheless most often be stricken by terrible fear while wanting it at the same time. Oh no, I'm scared coming.
Oh god, I'm ejaculating out of
No.
fear.
Oh no, she's so terrifying. Hit me again.
Oh, oh no, she's so terrified. Comes.
I'm already dry enough as it is. There's more coming out?
What do
Oh
you mean? What do you
god.
mean, Galil? You were talking to Coco. Why would I respond if you're talking to Coco?
Should their prey helplessly ejaculate from this, they'll be hooting and tooting, heaping mountains of praise upon them in the most exaggerated fashion, like it's the biggest deal.
So I get called a good boy for coming in them?
Yeah. She gives you a praise kink eventually.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think this one I probably might pass on.
Why,
Wait a
you don't
minute.
like having a fear boner?
Wait a minute. Hold on. She's not even listed on the tier list portion for
Ah,
me.
fuck, did I miss her?
You missed her.
Yep, you
Wait,
missed
no,
her.
I know there's some out here that are out of order, so it's possible she was just... Look, do you know how many there were on here? There's over 200. Okay? Cut me a little slack.
All right. Well, it looks like we're moving on because I can't even put her in anywhere. When in doubt, blame Dima.
Mhm.
And yeah, you can blame me for this.
All right, moving on to the next one, the bubble slime.
I'm just making sure she's not somewhere else on the list. No. Okay.
Okay, the bubble slime. A type of slime that lives in dark, wet places, like sewers and caves. And let me mess with this for a second. All right, there we go. They are intelligent enough to speak human words, but their thinking process are extremely simple. Guided by instinct, they wander in search of prey. They produce a strong odor from their liquid bodies, so one will likely know right away when they are close by. Their bodies are always carrying out chemical reactions, which cause pieces of them to be released into the air as bubbles. Perhaps due to this, they need to eat a lot more than an ordinary slime to sustain their bodies, and in turn are extremely greedy. When they find a man, they attack him, and though there's something similar like sexual intercourse, they try to take his semen. But compared to ordinary slimes, they are not as sticky and move much more slowly. So they're not good at holding their prey down, and it tends to escape before long. Because of this, the first performs something like a kiss on their captured prey and pours some of their own body inside its mouth. The body of the bubble slime is an aphrodisiac effect when consumed and is extremely addictive. Due to this, the prey has been swallowing it will likely begin to greatly desire the slime's body. If if only a little is swallowed, the effect will go away after a short time. But if a large amount is imbibed, then the prey will become strongly dependent on her body, and the odor will start to become an extremely pleasant scent to him. If this happens, then it's already too late. Then the man will likely no longer be able to live without the bubble slime. Oh, also, it is said that they produce an offensive odor because they live in terrible environments. Their bodies take in toxins, convert them into harmless substances, and release it. For that reason, if you take them out of the sewers or other such areas and live in a clean place for a while, the foul odor will completely disappear. Once the foul odor is gone, they release a good scent that's surprisingly distinct. The odor sensed by men become dependent on bubble slimes is likely a powerful version of this. So what I'm hearing is they're gonna glorified air freshener if you have them in your place for a hot bit.
But you're also dependent on them.
But they're
Yeah.
also dependent on you.
They
No,
also want to
thank
be eaten
you.
by you, apparently. They're into vor.
Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Infinite food source.
Do they taste
Echo, that's not
good?
how that
It
works.
says that they're addictive.
That's not. That's
It's
not how that
addictive,
works,
so
Neko.
it must
That's
taste
not how
good.
that works.
They
That is
clear out the
not how
toxins in
that
your
works,
they clear out the
Neko. That is
toxins.
not how that
They
works.
their body
That
clears
is
out
not
toxins.
how that works.
It says that's how it works.
Your body cannot live on slime.
You don't know that. You don't know how nutritious they could be. And if you get sick, you could eat a little bit of them, and then that could cure you because it cures out
Smashing.
toxins.
I'm smashing. I'm not marrying.
I'm hearing it.
I'm just
That's wife
smashing.
material. That's wife material that could take care of you. She's a little slow, but she'll get there eventually. Let her win the race. All right, moving on to the next one, the bunyip. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Is this another fuck no for you, James?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off. I didn't see there was a lamia. Fuck off.
They're fluffy lamia, though. They're fluffy.
Yeah, they're fluffy.
They are slightly less worse than the others, so I will put them in pass.
They move around inside the water without making a sound,
They
and
are
when they spot a man,
slightly cuter. They are
after
slightly
glazing
cuter. I will
fixedly
put
at
them in
him,
pass.
they launch themselves upon him without as much as a warning. They certainly do look like reasonless monsters launching an attack to kill and devour their prey. On the other hand, they are beings endowed with high intelligence who also possess enough reason to suppress their bestial nature under normal circumstances. If you can come in contact with them, then you'll probably be able to catch a glimpse of their quiet and timid true character too. Despite being able to converse, it doesn't seem to be their strong point, and they are extremely poor at conversating with men in particular. Oh, so they're very shy.
Apparently, when they've succumbed to their bestial nature, sex with them is like being mercilessly wrung dry of mana by a monster that seized hold of its prey, violently ferocious. After losing it, they probably don't feel any resistance to their own state. However, when not in that state, even when coiled around their husband, embracing them, they also appear to blush out of embarrassment for what they have done like an innocent young woman. And then, even when having sex, they'll move their hips in a timid manner while paying close attention to signs from their husband.
Okay, so basically what you just read just sold me on wife. Okay, there we go.
They're a bit aggressive at times, but they're cute.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wed. That's a
I'll
wed.
take it. Yep, that's a wife. Okay, now we're done with the bees. Wait, how far did y'all want to go?
I can go for however long. I
Same.
have to get
Okay,
up for two
we're already at
tomorrow.
the 2 hour mark and we just finished the bees.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to turn this into multiple streams.
Oh
Mhm.
no, we're gonna have to. I don't know why this one felt like it took longer to get through these. Oh man. Okay. Moving on. Moving on to the Kate Sith.
That's just
I
a
think I
cat.
I think
That's
I
just a
remember
cat
this
walking on
It's a
one.
two
little cat.
legs.
Yeah,
That's just
I
a
think
cat walking on two legs.
I think I remember that we had a discussion about this one.
I'm not fucking a cat that's walking on two legs.
So hear me out.
If you want to do that, if you want to be labeled a furry, be my guest.
I'm not a furry, but a
But
wise person once told me you do not have to be a furry to fuck a furry.
No, but if you're
So
fucking a cat, I'd say you are.
so
Neko, you're fucking a walking cat.
no, it is not a walking cat.
It is a walking cat.
No, let me read. Let me read the fine print. Let me read the fine print. They have selfish, capricious personalities, and perhaps because of having been spoiled by humans, they consider themselves to be other cats of a higher standing.
Yeah, they're literally born
they're
just a
literally
normal
cats.
cats.
Ah,
They're
okay, never mind.
they're literally just cats 2.0. So you sure you still want to fuck them?
Okay, I'll pass on this one. I'll pass. I'll put it under hard to pass. I remember we talked about this one before too.
Yes. I am not fucking a walking, talking cat.
All right, moving on to the next one. Cancer.
Not the Krabby Patties.
Oh man.
You know, I
Wait
just
a
have to
minute.
say, living in a world with these would be very interesting.
It would.
Like, it would be heavily terrifying for most people, but it would be interesting. Like, from just like a perspective of a world where we don't have things like this.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I want a world with them.
Yes, Neko, we know you want to be violently assaulted by everything in sight.
I don't know what you're talking. You don't have to put it like that. Why did that open up?
How many of your wives would assault you, to be fair?
What?
How many of your wives would assault
How
you?
many of your wives would assault you?
I'm pleading the fifth with this. I am pleading the fifth with this. And
Point
also
proven. Neko just wants to be assaulted.
and also remove from the record on how when I said, oh, the other one, it said oh, wow, she doesn't go ahead and try to assault you violently. And I said boo at the end of that one. Scratch that from the record.
We're not scratching that from the record. We are keeping that in the record.
No, scratch that from the record.
We are not scratching that from the record. We are keeping that in the record very specifically.
Cats is generally seen quite festacious. However, when faced with the semen smeared member of a man they love, they go and bring their faces closer so that you rub their cheeks against it. Okay, so they're cum sluts.
Pretty much. They have the upper body of a woman and a lower body covered in a hard shell, and one of their 5 pairs of crab legs have become giant pincers. Boasting freakish strength, these pincers can even twist and tear off iron armor of their prey, but also proficient enough at delicate, dexterous materials that it is no issue to remove the clothing of their prey without ever tearing it. Really? When they find a human man that strikes their fancy, they will seeking sex use their claws to seize him and draw him near the bosom where the alluring upper body waits. Bubbles containing mana mono mana will be released from the mouth, their lower shell, enveloping the body of the man seek. Habit of using these bubbles with the intention of washing up man's bodies by using the brush-like body parts of their shell, soft palms of the upper body hands, and sometimes even by covering the entire humanoid part of their body in bubbles and intimately rubbing against another body. I don't know why I just got remembered of the fucking hagfish. I hate those things.
Why? Why did you
Any of you know
remember
what a
that?
hagfish is? Any of you know what a hagfish is?
No.
I'm searching it
They're
up.
disgusting.
I mean, they have hag in the
Oh.
name, so.
Ew. Why did you remember that?
I don't know. I saw a video on them earlier. I fucking
Wonderful.
hate them. You want to know what else they do?
Hmm.
When they get scared, they produce a slime.
So they
It's
come?
really gross. It's really gross. Fun to
Oh,
actually
oh,
suffocate their predators because it gets caught in their gills.
kinky.
It's a very horrendous way to go. And they're
I
also
breathe, you don't
dangerous.
breathe.
I hate hagfish with a burning passion. They're gross. They have a peculiar habit of using these bubbles, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes even covering the entire humanoid part of their body in bubbles and intimately rubbing against the male's lower body. This behavior is done to rub their own mana into a man's body. Aside from that, they also hate it when the scent or taste of other mans get mixed in during sex. So it's said that they do it to cleanly remove excess filth, odors, and other mana from the man's body. For that reason, they're especially careful about the penis so it'll have the pure taste of a man. In some cases, they're so diligent and thorough that they cause men to ejaculate repeatedly in the middle of washing. When sun washing, they finally stuff their cheeks full of their and hold it in their mouth. These actions that could also be taken as a service to a man will wash away the man's will to resist, then end up having sex just like that with each other's bodies bubbled up. Ah, so they bubble up. Just makes me think of they oil up.
They lubed up, ready to go. I'll put this in the smash.
Also, all their other bubbles cleanly wash away almost all filth and odor of their mana that's stuck to them. They have no effect whatsoever on the husband's own scent and essence. Washing themselves with these bubbles and maintaining a clean body, they seek to ensure that the only thing that covers belongs to their beloved husband. Many individuals among them are pretty poor at expressing emotions, so instead emotions appear stronger in their lower body actions, such as when they threaten enemies by making clattering noises with their pincers, or when they express joy or arousal by moving their 5 pairs of legs, restlessly, etc.
Mm-hmm.
When they experience the most desire and fondness of all by moving their whole body, it appears as if they're dancing, and is called a courtship dance. The cancer's pincers make a brisk rhythm, bubbles of mamamono mana float around. In the midst of the bubbles, they dance, shaking their body intensely and alluring me. Men find the spectacle irresistible, and those charmed by this dance will end up getting showered in mamamono mana of bursting bubbles dancing the dance. Their heart will be completely stolen by this unusual dancer. So we thinking Smash?
I smashed it once.
I'm gonna pass.
Alright.
I can't get past the the crab.
Let her bubble on you, Coke.
Yeah, let her bubble all over you.
Good.
Besides, as a marine science, I'm doing it, or as someone who studied marine science, I'm, research purposes.
I thought you were gonna say I'm bubbling as we speak. As,
Now, as
as
someone who
someone who's
studied
doing marine science, I'm bubbling as we speak.
marine science, research.
Don't fuck the ocean, kids. All right,
Exactly. Don't
next.
fuck the fish, fuck the squirrels.
All right, next, the Candlegeist. Oh,
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 it's a candle. It's a hot candle.
oh. Monster formed out of countless burnt out candles are bound into one by mana. Hmm.
Upon safely delivering a man to a bright place, they'll ask whether they had been of use and try to get him to promise to keep using them even after that. Should he respond positively to their question and promise what they want, they'll officially acknowledge him as their master. Huh.
That's because of the originate from burned out candles, they have a transition always continuing to be of use to their owner, a wish they were formerly unable to fulfill, and likewise, they have profound fear of being thrown away after serving their purpose, upon safely delivering a man to a bright place.
They just don't want to be forgotten. Like they don't want to be just used once then left behind. Alright, so wife in this one. You are lighting
On the
my way
other hand,
everywhere.
should he respond negatively, they'll fall into a semi-panic stricken state and attempt to demonstrate how useful they are. In other words, they'll flaunt the power they could never have. They could have had back when they were candles, and try to make him understand that they can easily drown him in devilish pleasure, which they can continuously produce by lewdly servicing him with their body. The way they're unwilling to take no for an answer until he's enthralled by the pleasure is truly monstrous. Additionally, they'll keep going at it until he's charmed from the bottom of his heart so they can truly have peace of mind. Furthermore, their emotions
So
are unstable, like flickering flames at times. They'll often become emotionally charged and coercively service him. Apparently, they get restless in situations where they aren't being of use to their master, in dark places where they can fulfill their role as candles. They are relatively calm,
okay.
but in bright places they
Okay.
tend to go overboard with excess service. It's like just to they can't stand to go even a moment without pleasing their master. Also get anxiety when their flames grow small due to a lack of essence, start wanting to service their husband to be needed by him. Conversely, when plenty of essence is poured inside and the flames grow large, they'll be in a state of satisfaction, but the extreme degree of love and gratitude felt to their master for satisfying them will only be inflamed with their desire for devotion, further excavating the lewd service in a manner that is quite
So they're just constantly
ah
anxious but want to be of use.
hmm,
So if you smash them, you're giving them emotional distress if you don't wed them.
All right, so mirroring them, I already made that decision, the executive decision.
Echo, it's your own tier list. Of course, it's an executive decision.
Yeah, it's my own executive decision that I went ahead and I needed to do. So they are wife. They cannot be smashed. Otherwise, you would be committing something evil. Do you really want to be evil? I don't think so.
So I'm just gonna put them in Smash.
You monster.
You heartless.
You
I'm
heartless
kidding.
bastard.
I'm kidding.
You want them to break
Ah, fuck, I'm
down.
itchy.
Yeah, you fucking heartless bastard.
Break down, break down.
God damn it. I'm gonna head pat them. I want to be
Alright,
their
alright.
friend.
I
I
put it
don't know
under
about
Y.
wedding.
Oh,
You're gonna breed
boo!
them? You're gonna breed them?
No, I'm head patting them.
Oh, I heard bread.
No,
I was like, hey, if you wanna breed them, sure.
I'm not as mean as you are.
Yeah.
Debatable.
I'm wifing her, so I don't know what y'all are on about. Y'all are weird.
I'm passing. I do not need that in my life. Thank you.
It's like if you wed them,
What?
she's gonna be anxious whenever you're with another wife.
Yeah, she could be writing
I
herself a
think
hip the
all
whole
my
time.
passes for this coming from like pure trauma.
Yeah, it shows.
A couple of mine are coming from pure trauma, but the rest of them are just because they would be illegal. All right, moving on to the centaur. Okay, I remember this one vividly. Okay, this one she does allow you to ride her. She'll only
Kinky.
permit her beloved man to ride on her back. However, the scent and body heat of the man felt throughout her back will cause her body to get hotter and hotter.
Most of them place great importance in one's prize as warriors, so they normally calm and rational. Due to this, they won't do such things as attack humans. The centaur race has produced many heroes and sages since ancient times. This is because every member of the race has a way of thinking. Do not sully the name of the past. Do not sully the name of heroes of past. However, they naturally have a violent and lustful disposition. They lose control unexpectedly and reveal their true nature in cases of extreme individuals just being touched by a human man who might go wild with lust. Revealing their ferocious and lustful nature. In accordance with their hot, throbbing bodies, they'll attack the man extra savagely in proportion to how much they normally restrain themselves and enjoy the pleasure in sex they want so badly. They're even more troublesome when they come back to their senses and calm down after attacking a man. If they're calm, they have extremely strong sense of purity, and they may have an outburst of anger as soon as they come back to their senses. Chase them around, demanding you take responsibility. Have the devilish nature, which is true nature, says take responsibility, so they can get the man and whisper to them, have sex with a man and indulge in pleasure to your heart's content.
So even the forest is telling you, take responsibility, you fucker. You know what? I would just smash hard and then I would try to run. I would want the
Let's keep
forest
reading.
just to say take responsibility, you little shit.
By the time the man arrives at his destination riding on them, they'll be totally ready for intercourse, and he's able to get attacked. And he's liable to get attacked once they become able to bear the heat and desire. All monsters in the centaur family have another vagina aside from the horse vagina located at their rear, which they've had since they are former Manamono lords. It's in the front at the boundary of the human upper body and the horse's lower body in the same position as a human would, and it is newly formed when their body changed to become more suitable for intercourse with a man. Upon the dawning of the heir of the current Mamono lord, they can have sex with a man and become pregnant no matter which one is used.
So they have two pussies. Options.
So they got 4 holes.
Okay. I think she has more than that.
Well, as you know, chat,
It's already a basis thing that every woman has 4 holes. Like just as a base thing. How many does she have? Like 6? 5?
20?
9?
20.
Alright, but I smash hard and I'll try to run away. But I think she'll catch up to me
Yeah,
before
that's
anything else.
fair.
Bread.
Alright, what
That's a
about
smash.
y'all?
Bread.
You're
Bread?
breeding them.
Well, okay, so it looks like we all want the forest to be telling us to take responsibility. Oh, that's so
Right.
funny.
Next is the mimic.
The Charybdis. What am I
Eh,
looking at?
eh,
Mhm.
Classified as some type of mimic. Okay, so hear me out.
eh,
Hmm.
Okay, so hear me
eh.
out. So hear me out. Some people, okay, have a certain fetish. Okay, are y'all following?
Uh-huh.
Are y'all following? Y'all following?
Yes, I'm
Coco, you
following,
following?
Neko.
Okay. So you know the Pokemon Graveler. This is exactly what that.
You're saying you'd fuck
So
a
you
rock.
want to fuck Traveler?
I don't want to fuck it, but there's people out there that would. They claim
She looks too childlike for me.
they claim to they claim to be adding sediments to the rock. You know,
They look too childlike for me, fam.
but oh god, okay, okay, we can move. Wait, they can get out of the rock? Oh god.
That's gonna be a pass from me, Chief. That is too childlike for my liking.
I'll head pat the
Yeah.
child and move on.
I'll have you get poked by stick and stick away. All right, moving on to the Cheshire Cat.
Breed.
Wife.
There's a wife or breed.
I don't even need to read the rest of the description. Cheshire Cats are always grinning and smiling lewdly with a lustful and unpredictable personality. Yep. Why? I don't need to bother with the red flags. You're already fine.
You guys aren't even reading it.
Are you reading it, Coco?
I'm trying to read it.
I'm reading it to decide if it's wife or just breed.
Then, just as the Cheshire Cat said, I want to have sex. That actually is a quote. And get off like that. Oh my god. That is an actual quote. Oh. Oh my god. Oh man, the silence is beckoning. How are y'all reading over there?
Okay, that's a bread.
Well, they only show this side of themselves to their husband. Wife!
Yeah, I'm breeding them to hell and back.
Wife!
Look, I'm just saying cat girls are based.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're all in agreement. Moving on to the Chimera. Oh, I remember this one too.
Lion, dragon, goat, or snake. I mean, so long as it's not the snake one.
I remember this one. Wife.
Oh. Mm, mm,
Ooh.
gonna hit pass.
How so?
The snake tail.
It's just the tail.
Boo!
It's just a tail.
It's just a
You see that
tail.
thing? It's a snake!
So?
It's a
That's
tail.
She's deeply jealous and cunning. She's dependent on the man she sees and also excels in making him dependent on her.
She'll never let the man escape. Say less.
Neko, I get the feeling if you were kidnapped, you wouldn't want anyone to help find you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah,
Hmm.
I ain't worth that. I ain't worth that prosperity
Neko,
and
you're not
time.
supposed to agree.
I'd be like, oh, I up and vanished. Oh well.
He's probably getting off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass on her. The split personalities would make my head hurt.
I don't mind the split personality. It's the snake one, the snake personality, and not even just because I hate snakes. I hate the whole completely dependent thing
Yeah.
Nah, I would love that.
because I've
Sold.
dealt with that before. It is hell.
Oh, I think I remember that one too. All right, so we all
I have
reached
dealt with someone
y'all.
who's completely dependent. It's hell.
All right, so we reached the agreement. Y'all are on passing. I'm wifing this one.
Like I get
Godspeed.
the feeling anyone that kidnaps you, you're gonna be happy with.
Probably, most likely.
Neko, do we need to get you some therapy, bud? Do we need to
Ah,
get you some
nah,
therapy? Do you need something? Do you have something you need to talk about, buddy? I don't think
nah.
this is normal.
I think Nega's happy as long as he's
Look,
fed and bred.
wait, hold on. Reverse that a little bit. Reverse the last part. I'm not the one. I'm not the one getting bread here. I'm the one doing the bread.
Are you
Okay.
sure about that?
I'm pretty sure all of the ones you've shown are tops.
Not all of them.
Most of
A
them.
lot of them.
Not most of them either.
Neko, what's your opinion on the Amazonas?
Look, that was the early start of this, you little shit. And remember, power bottoms exist, so
So you're calling yourself a power bottom.
I'm just saying that's an option.
Okay, Neko's a power bottom, got it.
All right, moving on. The Chochin Obake.
They're items used by humans which sprung to life and
Oh,
started moving.
Diva, this is for you. Remember
What?
remember at the very beginning when you said you tried to fuck fire? Here you go.
Shut up!
Yeah, this is for you, man. Now you can fuck the fire.
You know what? I think I'd rather fuck Coco. Come here.
Aw.
Just
You have
huh?
those handlebars for a reason. Come here.
Okay, what are these handlebars again? Like, do you have a tail? Do you
I
have
have horns.
wings? Do you have? Okay, never mind. That's valid. Yeah, those are the handlebars. Go for it.
Point proven.
They're
She's
obsessed with
got the
being used in
handlebars.
order to make a man use them. They'll attack and try to. Oh shit! Yeah, this is definitely up Dima's alley. Once they have sex with the
What?
man, they'll recognize that the man is as their owner and then return to his home. Return to his home as his property. Then night after night. Oh god! After use
Night
to
after night,
illuminate the darkness of the night.
they'll have fun times.
Man, Dima, you're getting a lot of fun time. Now I know what you meant by you wanted to fuck fire. Man.
Additionally, there are
Mm.
also those who visit the man who treated them curiously and keep force nodding the hell out of him again and again until he decides to use them of his own free will in order to instill the man with the knowledge of the goodness of their bodies. On the other hand, the oboke that are born from the feelings of gratitude go all out in displaying their devotion as a tool to serve their owner. To them, okay, that's
I need my 10-foot pole.
You know what? I think I like this with a hard smash.
Well, you don't want to be forcing Nadi'd over and over, Coco, by a cat, by a
A
fucking.
paper lantern,
What is
no.
this?
It's a paper lantern.
Look, there's fire. There's fire in those loins. Okay.
I think I'll put him under Smash.
Oh, God damn it.
Like
I'm hard
once.
smashing them. I am definitely hard smashing them. They make the
Oh, look,
lonely
this is a
nights actually
Smash out of
worth living.
curiosity. This is a Smash out of curiosity.
What the?
I
Okay,
don't think
so
you'll
we're
be able
all
to
in
get rid
agreement
of them
now.
afterwards, so.
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
All right. Next is the cockatrice.
Harpy family have small bodies. Okay, but they don't have the bodies of children. Okay.
They're just
They're
compact.
just petite.
I think this is basically a distant, like a distant special cousin of mine. So it's gonna be Mary automatically. I mean, scales, feathers, wings. I'm basically
They have
looking at a
extremely
mirror.
timid personalities, and the moment they spot monsters bigger than themselves or human men, they will run away. However, powerful pheromones that attract human men are released from the cockatrice's body, so they have a trait that contradicts their behavior. By means of this trait, cockatrices seek out men with quick legs like them in order to give birth to keen and swift children. Pheromones they release are so powerful that men exposed to them will drop everything else and start chasing after them. When one gets a whiff of this odor, his own desires will be thrust into their tiny bodies and will be overcome with an unbearable desire
Oh
to
god, mind
force
break.
naughty them.
Mind break.
In other words, they run for the sake of getting caught and force naughty by men.
Yes.
And then if
So
they're
here's another why.
overtaken. Hmm.
And he violently seizes their hips. The
Thanks.
anxiety, but at the same time, they instinctively fear strain. Then, the
And
moment their harm is torn, regardless of the coercive nature of the act, is that they experience profound happiness. At the same time, the anxiety and fear that I have had inside of their
you
tiny
know,
body is.
all this is just golden tickets now you're just giving me. This is all just icing on the cake. So I am wifing this.
It's wholesome as long as it's not forceful. I'll wed them.
And
I
heart
like the
with but
force. So.
while being violently force naughtied by the man they acknowledge as their husband, they let out cries of pleasure that sound if they're ready to burst into tears while tasting and enjoying it. Afterwards, the
Well,
man will come
shit.
back to his senses, and when he tries to separate from them in a panic, they'll use the petrification ability Their eyes are endowed with changes hands that are strongly gripping their hips into stone right then and there in that state. It's just they want him to thrust it in and violate them more. They'll weakly shake their hips. Additionally, in contrast to unmarried cockatrices that
Oh,
run while releasing pheromones, those with husbands do not release pheromones, and if a human man other than their husband approaches, they seal his movements through petrification using their eyes and will run away in the true sense.
okay, okay. So
They're
what I'm
faithful.
hearing is they're faithful, and we're gonna need to invest in a soundproof room.
I'm very glad I invited you to do this, Neko.
So I am my original take did not change whatsoever. It
Sure,
reinforced it.
Mary.
Marriage. We are wife in this one. All right, wait, hold on, Coco. How do you feel about this one? Yeah,
Wedding.
let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, she has scales, she
So
has
for
feathers.
for some reason, I have kept a relatively similar like smash to Mary ratio, like almost exactly 1-to-1.
I have a lot of wives.
Let me pull up your screen. I actually don't think I have your stream up.
I have a lot of wives.
Yeah, I can see that.
Uh, okay. Okay, next one. Creeping coin.
You're a little special, Neko, but we love you anyway.
Uh,
A type of
oh,
mimic,
wait,
which is a shape shifting ability.
I think I remember this one. I think this is the gold digger.
They masquerades a mountain of coins stacked, stuffed full of them, and lie in wait for human male prey. They basically appear in places visited by adventurers and tomb raiders, which old castles, towers, and like. But there are reports of them rarely managing to sneak even into places such as national treasuries.
Damn.
They reveal their true forms when men who fall off the trap touch or approach their disguised body. At this time, part of the mountain of gold coins will suddenly change into a monster with a woman's form. Men do not appear to be startled or bewildered by it. The reason why this is to have power to tie men's lust for money directly to lust towards themselves. If the word once a man has been charmed by the mountain of gold, even if it suddenly changes into a monster, they still look upon her as being the same as the mountain of gold he insatiably lusts for. Thus, the dazzling glimmer of gold coins itself, employed exactly as is by the monsters, has drawn to lure men. For instance, even if a man were to notice their true form before touching it, that wouldn't be a reason enough to stop in his tracks or turn back. He would still be drawn to them. If tempted by one of these girls spreading her legs, a man would probably get on top, give in to desire, and thrust his penis inside without the slightest hesitation.
I mean, you're basically still fucking gold, basically.
The stronger the lust for money, the stronger the lust towards them. And in addition, once a man is copulated with one of these girls, he'll become highly possessive towards her. Just as he is greedy with his money, and he'll start thinking that he never wants to lose her. In other words, it tends to be a case that the more, I'm not going to try and pronounce that the man is, the more he'll fall to her in love.
Avacryus.
Vacris, thank you, Neka. In response to that passion, sex with the creeping coin starts two desires, bring about powerful sense of satisfaction both mentally and physically. As a result, their husbands will end up prioritizing sex with them whenever feeling greedy. It's often interpreted by the people around them as a steep drop in greed. However, the scholarly consensus is that the actual magnitude of man's desires only swells more and more as he continues to have sex with the monster, just as his desires are sufficiently satisfied. Furthermore, the coins swirl about them like an adornment even after revealing their true form or actually materialize via their own mana. It's blatantly obvious that they're a counterfeit if compared to currency in actual circulation. However, they are merely illusions or whatnot, with no actual substance. Known as Famo Realm Gold, they're made of metal with actual physical substance that has the power to fan the flames of desire in humans who behold the glimmer. To that property, these coins are treasured by many monsters and fetch high prices on the market. Those simply looking to make a living, those seeking to live a life of luxury, and their ilk mostly have desires satiated by obtaining a creeping coin and copulating with her day and night. On the other hand, others may need money to pay for expensive medicine, treated disease, some other purpose. In such case, the Manamono realm gold they are able to produce by receiving large amounts of essence usually makes enough money when sold. Fake treasures, they may be, but you don't necessarily come up bust when you get one.
Okay, so we need these in real life. There would be less greed, per se.
I mean, it's basically like reverse. It's basically like you're a prostitute
Yeah.
because you get money when you fuck them. So basically, you're just a prostitute.
That's a win-win.
Infinite money glitch. Hello there, heart smash.
Prostitution is not an infinite money glitch. Not go down, boy.
Infinite money glitch. Let's go.
Hey, I need to feed my
You
wife
get a head
somehow,
pop.
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
heart
so we're
smash.
marrying her. We're marrying her or smashing.
I'm heart smashing, so she's getting smashed constantly.
All right, smash it is.
And then Coco need to feed my wife somehow. Oh my god. Oh. I'd say we'll finish off the C's and we'll call it off here. Because
Fair
we have a
enough.
That
lot to
works.
do. And I can't be saying any more nonsense on these last 5 at least. Okay.
Are you sure?
All right, anyway, the Crow Tengu.
Let's see what lustrous stuff we can get Neko to say, chat.
Oh god.
For instance, we already learned
Okay.
he's a power bottom.
Okay, well she's actually a member of the Harpy family.
Hmm? They're the race with the mightiest power that can fly around the skies at high speed and use skills somewhat magic called Shinzuriki. Race called Daitengu. It is a high rank variety of Crow Tengu. Existed so nearly all of them serve the Daitengu. They normally seclude themselves in mountains and train their Shinuzuriki, however it's pronounced. They rarely ever show themselves in front of humans. However, it's just that humans also don't notice them. So they often come down to human settlements to menace villains and to investigate and record the deeds of humans along with human bloodlines. Their intellect for a member of the Harpy family, but being monsters, their number one interest is, of course, human men. Most of their investigations and records are likely to end up being mostly about human men that they've taken a liking to. Just like other members of the Harpy family, they have a mating season, and when that comes, they descend to human settlements and take away human men. On this occasion, they use the concept of the previous mentioned investigations of humans to prudently select the man they're definitely going to kidnap. For that reason, people that they hate, such as villains and those who normally speak ill of them, are much less likely to be kidnapped than good people. We can probably almost say they're safe.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, assholes are safe. Assholes won't get kidnapped and force naughtied. The kidnapped men will exchange couples' vows with them in their dwelling and end up having sex with them on the spot for the sake of procreation. They're hardworking along with their training. They also thoroughly study ways of pleasing men. Most men who have sex with them will become enthralled by them, and being thoroughly serviced due to their intimate knowledge of man's weak points based on the contents of their investigation, they'll end up living together. They have
I'm
confidence in their
wifing
own
them.
power.
I'm
They have
wiping
confidence in their
them.
own power, and most of them are full of pride. Since they can be hard to please for that reason, it's probably best to avoid provoking them as much as possible. Should one happen to encounter one by wild, but on the other hand, since they normally train in the mountains and hardly ever involve one, many of them never had the experience of conversing with men other than their fathers, so there's a side to them. For instance, if a man excessively directs fondness towards them, they might just lose their composure and panic. If one were to say something like, "Let's get married," they'd turn bright red with alarm, which would result
Mm-hmm.
in them entrusting their thoughts to the monster's instincts, and one would end up being attacked to end up having sex with them. So that's adorable as hell.
Yeah, just that one, just that last paragraph is like, all right, I'm wiping.
That's adorable as hell, Mary.
For
Coco?
some reason, I don't get Smash vibes from them, but I want to hip pat them.
I'm wifing them. Make a fluster, then make a moan. Hey, let's get married. No! And then it's just fast forwards with them in the bedroom. Alright, so I'm wifing, do a smash it. Coco, you're just gonna give him a
I'm
head
wifing.
pat?
I'm wifing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give them a head pat. I find
So
them adorable,
Coco.
but not Smash.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. We're on agreement now. Alright, moving on to the Coup Sith. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
so that's a dog. That's a dog
That's the
standing on
other.
two legs.
Yeah, this is the other side of one. So hear me
I'm
out.
passing. Okay, if you
One
want to
last,
fuck a dog, be my
one
guest.
last. Hear me out, okay?
If you want to fuck a dog, be my guest.
No, absolutely not.
If you want to be if you want to have sweet, violent sexual intercourse with a dog, Neko, be my
No,
guest.
no.
I just ain't
Absolutely
gonna
not.
do you.
All right, moving on to Cupid. Oh,
No. Where's the hear me out, Neko? Where's the hear me out?
I already answered it. But I am hypnotized by Cupid over here.
Kind-hearted, quiet personalities, and what they love beyond else is seeing men and women happily joined together. This is the power to bring about an immortal love that never fades between those lovers who should be joined in the name of the goddess.
Mm-hmm. These two kind of arrows are used to compel people to become lovers, but occasionally, instead of binding humans together, they also bind humans and monsters. The love in quotations that swells up due to these arrows also includes kind of passionate love to exchange pleasure with one's beloved and produce children. Monsters are specialized for causing men to experience such passionate love. They are beings of lustful passion that attempt to fulfill men with pleasures using their own bodies. Due to this, men, being men, will naturally experience a huge increase in lust towards monsters when shot by an arrow of love. I don't think you even need the arrow to increase that factor.
You know what, valid, Neko? Stand with you there, buddy.
Okay, let's see. Scrolling down, scrolling down.
What are their red
Many
flags?
where
What are they?
that's what I'm looking for. However, the arrows of some individuals that have great difficulty expressing their love, and let it build up too much inside themselves, can cause men to either a trance-like state of ecstasy due to the man's heart being synchronized with the inner mind sediment, resulting in tremendous lust and arousal. Men who have gone out of control will end up sexually assaulting. Oh, oh no. All of they possess tremendous amounts of passion, love, perhaps because of watching many couples, including monsters, make love. Once they are joined with their husband, the atmosphere becomes sweet and they'll start to quietly brush their body against his. Additionally, monsterized individuals do exist among them, but as expected, hardly any distinction is apparent. There's no red flags about this.
They're calm, devoted, and quiet. Cute.
Yeah, there is no
Adorable.
red flags here.
Mary?
Yeah, wifer.
Wed.
I mean her job is to be really in charge of voyeurism, but hey, I would like to hear the stories.
Also, I love how 90% of these wiki or these like pages are just like, yeah, they're either gonna force naughty you or you're gonna force naughty them. It's one or the other. Though for Neko, I don't think any of it is force naughtied.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Know exactly what I mean, Neko.
No, I don't. Okay, next one. The cursed sword. Oh. Oh my.
She looks hot.
She
He
does. But I
Former
think I
human
remember
woman
this one
human.
all having red flags.
Wicked.
Wait, wait a minute, hold on. Once they themselves transform to cursed swords, they can no longer control their urges. While cutting people to obtain while cutting people to obtain pleasure. Each time they do, they'll experience a lack of fulfillment and even more powerful urges directly at men to will gush forth. They will spot the man who strikes their fancy, they'll slash and violate him. However, they recognize the man as their husband they held in his arms, or have instead stroked by him, or because they become meek and trusted their body to him in a trance after their usually severe refused demeanor had been a lie. For a monster female, the pleasure of cutting people is something compared to this feeling he shares for her husband, which are more pleasurable and fulfilling than anything. Her husband is their scabbard, with the frequent mutual touching and sex. These once empty girls become filled with passion, and their aggressive urges no longer appear. The uncontrollable urge to attack changes into uncontrollable urge to express their love. They cut their wife material.
They cuddle with their husband
They
and
cuddle with their
fawn on him.
husband and fawn and fawn on him. And when they open their mouth, it's the best for. Yep. Well, okay, wife material. Okay, never mind. Your red flags, they're gone now. They're gone. Wait,
Why?
wait. However, if neglected for a long time and left unfulfilled, they'll once get become unsheathed and attack an abrupt and attempt to violate their husband. However, rather than an aggressive urge, it looks more like a peevish outburst because they couldn't get the attention from their husband. Yep, wife material. They're a brat. Oh man, why did we downvote you last time? I don't remember why we downvoted you last time. Yeah, you were grumpy, but my god, you're tameable.
They're also dependent on you, though. Is the only downside.
She's my weapon. I don't need any more. I'll be perfectly fine with that. All right, so I put her in wife. Dima, what about you?
Why are we wiping her?
Look at the second to the last paragraph at the very bottom.
The uncontrollable urge to attack changes into uncontrollable urge to express their love. They cuddle with their husband and fawn on them, and when they open their mouth, it's to profess their love
It's a marriage.
or for sex.
and then read the last paragraph.
That's adorable. That's adorable and bratty. That's adorable and bratty.
Yep. That's exactly what I said. Okay, so we're all in agreement. Marriage. Wait, what about you, Coco?
Wed.
Let's go. All righty. Now we're down to the last one for the stream. The Cyclops.
Monsters that quietly live deep in mountains and have an odd appearance with blue skin and single eye, as they are called X-Giants family and X-Giant type. They were originally giants to begin with, but due to influence of the current Mamono lore, they've changed to about the same size as a human, so it'd be convenient to have sex with human men. It is said that they were originally members of divinities, but due to some gods that were disgusted by their single eye, they were banished from the divinities and changed into monsters. For that reason, they had extremely great strength, and Emmanuel, its power was only partially effective. The single eye trait has remained prominent.
Okay, so here's one thing. Hear me out. And I actually have a valid reason for this. I mentioned this already earlier before that I have a thing about eye contact. You're staring at a giant eyeball for this one, Chief. And let me ask you this. Have y'all ever watched Monster Musume?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Cyclops girl that's in there.
She's very timid.
And an assassin.
Oh right, she's a sniper.
Yeah. So, with that, and plus also not to mention, when they wear contacts or change their eye color, that's a whole different anime that I'm pretty sure y'all never seen. It is fucking gorgeous.
Wait, which anime?
I am not gonna speak of it because it's actually not really an anime, it's a hentai.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me considering it's you.
So I will, especially because one major thing too is also because of the giant eyeball. They have very good eyesight. Okay, that eye could see the universe. So, by the power vested in me, I am committing this onto wife. Especially because
Just
you're
as
gonna
they
learn
are
how.
skilled at handling weapons, they are also skilled at
Yep.
handling a penis, which can be
Yep.
said to be a man's weapon, since those who obtain their
Yep.
weapons are charmed by the pleasure given by the spirit techniques, but devoted and wholesome attitudes, they often disappear somewhere after making a name for themselves. Men who disappeared are probably now living happy with them deep in the mountains.
Yep. There you go. And they also kidnap you and make you happy in the mountain.
Their
This is
emotions are
not
normally hard to
justifying what y'all
discern, but not
said.
during sex. They lower their eye and their cheeks redden with pleasure, and they'll smile. That's adorable!
Yep. Not justifying what y'all said about me earlier about me being kidnapped, but yep.
Okay, so Neko's into being kidnapped. Coco, you want to
Mhm.
kidnap Neko with me and keep him in our basement?
Sure.
See how long
Wait,
his
y'all have,
erection lasts?
wait, y'all have
Sure.
a basement?
See how long his erection lasts?
Wait, y'all have a basement? Hell fucking yes. I'm glad we take the basement.
He wants to be kidnapped.
Neko, Neko, buddy, I think you might need help. I think I think we
No, no,
figured
no,
I
no, no,
think
no.
this may be a cry
No, no,
for
look,
help.
look. You gotta
I
think about
think
the advantages about having a basement, though. You can put your
I
PC
think you
setup
may
down
need therapy,
there.
buddy.
It's all
I think
cooled
you may
out,
need therapy. I
and then
think you may need
just the
therapy.
warmth of your PC warming up the place
I
too.
thought you were
Oh
gonna say
man, that is
warmth of your
heaven.
penis.
What the fuck? Oh, that too. I see
Neko,
the damage,
buddy,
I see the
I
damage my
think
leggings
this is
could
a
do
cry
during the
for
winter.
help. We need to get you a therapist, buddy. I have a few.
I don't think therapy can fix this.
We can try.
I mean,
Try and find the root of
if
this issue.
the therapist rolls up, I could fix them.
So Neko needs to go to therapy. Got it.
I could fix them.
Neko,
But they're
you're
not the
getting
ones who need fixing. I'm like, now they are.
Neko, you're being sent to therapy after this stream. I'm setting you up with an appointment.
Uh, instead of
What's
the
your
therapy,
insurance provider?
can it be used to get me like some new parts for my PC? Maybe.
No, we're getting you therapy.
Oh, I don't need that. I need PC
You
parts.
very clearly
Damn
do, buddy. Buddy, if you want to be kidnapped this badly, you need therapy. You need help. This
Look,
is
I
not
don't need
normal.
therapy. Look, I
We
don't
love
need
you. We
therapy.
love you, and that's why
I
we're
just want
telling
to
you.
have a purpose in life, you know.
Okay, and being a sex toy is not a purpose.
It is. If you really think about it.
It's not a good purpose.
I mean, free housing, free living, free getting on almost every night. I mean, that sounds like
Neko, we
living
need
to me, G.
Neko, we need to get you help. We need to get you help, Neko.
I mean, that sounds like living to me. I
We
mean,
love you, Neko. We love you, Neko, but please get therapy. You're
oh,
wonderful, but
man.
please get therapy.
You're spouting a dream that I now want to have now.
I feel like we're just making it worse.
Man.
Don't worry, chat. We'll get Neko some therapy after stream.
Oh. Oh man. Okay, so where are y'all putting the Cyclops at?
Mary, why not?
Marriage, hell yeah. A new wife to be added. Alrighty, and that is it for the C's. Oh man,
Alright, so we're ending it there.
yeah. Uh,
Wait a minute, I just need
uh,
to make this increasingly big, make it dummy
uh, uh,
thick.
all right. So hear me out about the Dark Angel, though.
We'll
Okay.
figure out the Dark Angel next time we do this together.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, here we go. This is the list. We have a lot of wives.
A lot of
Uh, we ha-
them involve being kidnapped.
Only 3 of them. I counted. And then we
I
got a lot of
highly
hard
doubt that.
smashes. We got a couple smashes. And we got 1 pass. We got a couple hard passes. And we got 3 that making us swing the stick to point and keep them away. But yeah, there we go. There we go. It's gonna be all. Coco, how's your list over there?
Um, it's surprisingly balanced.
The same here.
I agree. I think mine's probably balanced as well. You know.
Mine's like almost 1-to-1 wives to Smash.
Oh,
I've got
mine
like
isn't that
2 more.
balanced.
I've got like 2 more Marys than I do Smash.
Okay, never mind. Mine's not that balanced. Never mind. One scale is
Yeah,
like
Neko.
basically broken.
I only have 1 more Smash if I combine Bread and Smash together.
Alright. So this was a wonderful stream. We found out Neko needs therapy. We found out Neko's a power bottom. We found out Coco thinks people should be topped if they can't kick children.
Man, I think this was a
And
therapy
I was
session.
somehow the most sane individual.
No, you were
Somehow.
not. No, you were not. How dare you
I
put
think
none of the snakes on Mary? How dare you?
I think if I'm the most sane individual, there is something deeply wrong happening.
No, no. At least one of those snakes should be Mary for you. At least one of
Not a
them.
chance in hell.
At least.
What if they could transform into a human and just not use their snake form?
If they were never in their snake form, then I would be willing to read their bios and give them a chance. That is the only situation.
No, not for me. I want the snake tail to crush me.
I keep having to adjust this. Anyway, no, Neko, receive help. And we'll set up another time to continue this because this was very
Yeah.
fun and cursed.
Well, I mean, you can't afford to kick the child off you. They deserve to get tossed by. Oh god.
Wonderful. All right. So, you all have a stream schedule you'd like to announce before I announce mine?
What's the schedule?
Fair enough. Coco, bottom,
We're not at bottom.
debatable. I can change that.
Shut.
I mean, Coco
When
could change
proven.
that too.
Anyway,
All right, so Coco, let
You
me tell you
got-
about Bad Dragon.
I don't think Coco needs to be told about that.
Oh no, there's a secret section you can actually get for a good value.
What?
I'm really not surprised to know this.
Neither am I. How's the
Wait.
sponsorship with N Hentai coming, by the way?
Oh, I fucking wish. I wish I could actually stream their games and actually get promotions for them, but sadly can't.
Fansly? Pornhub?
I wish. Pornhub's banned here, remember?
Do you not know what a VPN is?
Oh my god. No, I didn't. Wink. I didn't know about that, wink. Just like our legislation is wink, totally not watching this wink.
Wink, wink.
No wonder like there was like an 84% increase in VPNs in Texas for some odd reason when that bill got passed.
I feel like it was more than 84%.
No, it actually was 84%. It was an 84% VPN purchase increase that took place here.
That doesn't surprise me.
That I was like, that's kind of valid.
It definitely was more. I mean, if Nico's saying it's 84%, then it was probably 84%.
Yeah, I actually got to see the numbers. It was 84% flat.
That is.
Oh, purchase
Yeah,
increase.
purchase increase.
Yeah, it was purchase increase, not like the amount. I'm pretty sure it's at 100 something by now.
Downloads is a different story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a
Alright.
VPN on my phone and computer for unrelated reasons.
I wonder.
I don't use VPNs. I go in raw.
Unfortunately, that's not very much an option.
I have my ways.
Understandable. Have a good day. Are you sleeping
Yeah.
with the governor by chance, or the?
Oh hell no, hell no, no, no. It's called putting it and connecting it to your TV.
Who is the current governor of Texas?
I don't fucking know.
Greg Abbott. You sure you don't
Oh
want to
yeah.
sleep with Greg Abbott?
Oh yeah. No, fuck that. Uh-oh. He should have retired like not even like what, like fucking 2015 or some shit. Anyway, let's not get political here. We're talking about banking monster girls here. All right, but
What are you
anywho,
talking about? Banging monster girls is incredibly political.
hell, I'm just waiting for aliens to come down so they could take over and then they can make all these a reality, you know. And then watch Coco is gonna wife a lot more than what she says right now.
Hmm?
Probably.
Yeah, when the aliens take over and the monster girls become a reality, you're gonna wife a lot more than you say right now.
We had a huge
And
ass
then
harm.
Demo's gonna get over his fear of snakes when the aliens come down
Not a
too.
chance in hell. Bring me the
Exposure
cat girls, and
therapy.
that's all I need.
Yeah, exposure
Give me the
therapy.
cat girls. That's cat girls and fox girls. That's all I need. I'm happy.
The cat girls come after. Just a
You know,
silence.
you're not saying the snakes have to be alive.
No, they have to be alive.
For now.
If you harm them, they're gonna bite you, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be humping
Ah!
them. You're gonna be humping them like a tortilla on a
I
fire.
hate that you're saying that unironically activated it. I hate that you're saying that unironically activated my fucking
Tortilla on a fire?
no. Ah. God, I hate
Tortilla.
snakes.
Tortilla. All right, that's gonna go. It's gonna be all for today. We expanded this 10 more minutes than what I was expected to, but we'll continue this another day.
Indeed,
Anything y'all like to say?
I will be back Wednesday, doing Silent Hill F, New Game Plus. We're gonna be getting the bad ending, unfortunately, but then comes the true ending.
Is it New Game Plus
And
or
then comes the
Plus
UFO
Plus?
and plus.
Mm.
And then we're getting the true ending, the UFO ending, and then we're 100%ing the game.
Oh God.
You're invested.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. This playthrough is going to take an agonizing amount of time because I did Lost in the
Yeah.
Fog. So I chose Lost in the Fog difficulty for puzzle because it's an achievement. I may have spent like 5 to 10 minutes on the first puzzle.
It's gonna be a long ride.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Look,
That's gonna
I
be all
could.
for
I
today.
understood the puzzle. Okay, I understood the puzzle. I could just not properly make out which one was which flower.
So as you can clearly
The
hear,
plant.
Demon's gonna need to go through therapy for solving puzzles so damn slow. We're gonna go
I'm gonna
ahead and
need
call it
therapy
there.
after the mural puzzle. I'm gonna need therapy after the next mural puzzle.
Alrighty. Well, it's gonna be all. Y'all
Have a good
have a
night, all.
good rest of y'all's night.
Remember, water the plant whenever you can.
Oi, no.
You said it,
But
not me.
but with water or with
You all can do it with water. I'll do it with something else.
okay, ended fine.
Have a good night, everyone. Can't confirm his plant.
Master. Can't confirm implant. You're thank you for stopping by.
That was fun.
I am muted on Discord, so while that's going on, I will be back on
Oh, doing with this with you two is
Tuesday.
wonderful.
I should probably mute them in case they say something. I'll be back on Tuesday playing Persona. Thursday's gonna be Amori, and Friday we will figure out what's happening. As always, they're yelling in my ear. Hopefully you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate everyone that stopped by, especially the lurkers. And until next time, bye-bye.